we go. Krishna is here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We made it to into the Cognisphere. We have Michael with us.
Yo, what's up,
Michael
Krishna?
has made it in.
I've made it. I made the cut.
Glad to have you here with us.
Thanks for having me.
It's an elite team.
Yep.
I'm
Yes.
trying.
Who do we got? We got Saucy. We got John. Oh yeah, can you see the comments, Michael? You should be able to click on your right if you're on your computer.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yes. And we got MX360. That's the Caesar 1% Aeon. Managed to wake up to watch this. Thank you. What's up, Crazy? How's it going, man?
That's good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Krishna, what's going on, bro? I feel like that's your official shirt now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah, I have the two, one yellow, one purple.
I need to get a SPX hoodie. I've been very much in a hoodie mood lately.
It is the season.
That's true.
It is the season. I got to get Slow's hat. I love the green one that
That Jeffery has?
Jeffrey has one too.
I do have
Our
one.
Lanky
He's
has
got a
one
nice
too.
hat.
It's a good hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone
Yeah.
needs one, to be honest.
I
True.
really like the green hat. It's slick.
My girlfriend hates it.
Really?
Yeah. She's like, God, you're wearing that again? I was like, yeah.
Why does she hate it? Why does she hate it? Did she tell
You
you?
know, I mean, I think mostly because it's like this fucking green thing on my head. She just like thinks it's gross. You know? But, you know.
Oh, well, there wasn't much that happened this week. It was relatively uneventful. Not too much.
You know, slow week.
Did Flip the Stock Market podcast? That was this week, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thursday. Yeah.
Did you
5
guys
days
see
ago.
that one?
I watched the vast majority of it. I thought it was really good. It was. I don't know. I was a little. I don't want to talk too much, but I felt a little worried about Tans. Maybe I felt like there was something on his mind.
Sure.
I think there's been a lot going on, and Cal had that really heartfelt story. It was just very emotional in a way. It was kind of It was very different than any of the other ones. It was very emotional. It felt like
I still gotta watch that.
Was
It was
this
definitely
the
intense
Staying the Path one?
yeah.
Okay, I need to finish that. I only watched a little bit.
Yeah, it was really good. It was a different vibe than the other ones. It was kind of like I was saying, like kind of emotional.
Right.
Cal's story was really good.
Yeah.
Did you check it out, Slow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
what'd
watched
you think?
I think maybe all of it.
Okay. I tried to catch it like driving. Like it was like it's at like, you know, during the day, so it's like tough to catch, but I was like
Right.
driving in between somewhere.
Right.
But yeah, like Tans left a little early too. And like, oh man, it stinks.
Dude,
I
that's
definitely did like it a lot. I'm glad that they came back, and then I think every 2 weeks they're gonna do it.
Yes. Sorry,
So-
I got
No,
very
you're
distracted. Dude, that's an
I'm-
amazing idea, John. That sounds awesome. We get a keg homebrew. That sounds awesome, dude.
Yeah, John, was it you that Nick was referencing when he said someone was going to brew a beer specifically for the Greenville conference? I'm assuming it was you.
Yeah, that was John.
Okay, cool.
Yep. And I didn't see during our Zoom. I was so focused on my screen and focused on everybody's face. He had mentioned it on the Zoom in chat. He wasn't talking, so I didn't realize it till later. But
gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unk shows up.
Unk in the building.
Unk's in the chat.
Unk's gonna be there. We're gonna have a
keg.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. We were talking about maybe we should end it, at 6 or something. I was like, we gotta stay a little later. You make use of the venue, so I think we're gonna stay till 7:30 now, at least.
Not too late now.
Dude, that's the thing. Like, we want to.
When do we get to play volleyball? Like, is there a volleyball game at the end?
Yeah, we're setting up some volleyball court
outside in the street right there.
I don't know if really
that actually would be pretty fucking awesome.
there might maybe like a mini one, maybe. I don't know about a full one.
Is the Aeon volleyball game still going? I haven't seen any passes.
Oh God, yeah. Let me check that one. That's a good question.
I actually need to check. I need to check the court and see how many people are on the court right now.
we checked. I think we checked a couple weeks ago.
It was a couple weeks
ago,
yeah.
Right? Was it stalled on somebody?
Okay. Well, we've had some passes.
Okay.
Oh, it hadn't been passed since January 7th.
Oh, wow. We can't go a month. We gotta pass that shit.
Come on now. It's 6900 is Destiny has it.
All right, everyone at 6900 is Destiny right now.
Wake his ass.
Pass that shit.
You need to pass the ball.
6900 Destiny.
Michael, are you going to be able to make it to Greenville? Do you know?
Not Greenville, but I definitely plan on coming to one of the meetups for sure. It's a must do. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, we'll be doing. I think we're going to do Miami at the end of the year again. So
nice,
for sure.
How many people are going to Greenville right now?
Well, right now we have I think it's 37-ish. They're signed up. I think. So and then some people are bringing +1. So right now I would expect around 40.
Nice.
There may be more. We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I actually missed the Zoom the other day. I didn't even get to watch it yet, but from what I saw in the group chat, it sounded like.
We got the budget finalized, which was good. We got I created a wallet address, and I've just sent it out to you all if you want to go ahead or you know somebody who wanted to donate. I haven't made it public yet. I think I'm going to pretty soon. Girl Ape had said he'd use somebody that wanted to give some. So I went ahead and made it. And we also discussed some panel ideas. We have a few of those down. Discussed some art stuff. Oh yeah, another thing that it was actually Eduardo, Lord of Memecoins, whatever you want to. Ed he said Ed's fine too, but I had him on the podcast recently, but he said to let's make sure that we're documenting it well. Let's make sure we're doing good video and photography, not just of the live stream of the actual presentations and stuff, but of the actual event.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, we should get a couple people who are just on point to make sure they do some videos and photographs. And there was another cool idea, setting up a green screen, in a little designated area, and in between presentations or whatever, people. Nick was suggesting that he could make videos make a video with different people, do a little short interview about their SPX journey. I guess is the best way to put it. Cool. And then have the green screen and people can make different backgrounds to it later on. And then also the other suggestion was on the card that has because we're eventually going to put what we're each, like if we have a presentation, a panel, and so forth, like what do we call that? An agenda is, I guess, the best word for it. And when we hand that pamphlet out, have like a QR code that would lead to a Google Drive link, and whenever everybody leaves, remind everyone to whatever photos or videos you do, upload it to that Google Drive, and then we can hand it off to some of the editors and people who do edits and stuff, and be like, "Hey, go to town, please."
Nice. Sounds like, yeah. I mean, that sounds like a lot's been organized already. You know, so that's
it was good. It was very
exciting.
productive.
That's really cool. That's cool. That's great to hear. Awesome.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing now is like we need to get more panels decided. And several other, I say we're going to try to meet once a month. I don't think we actually need to meet every month leading up to it, but we'll just keep meeting until we feel like pretty good about it.
Yeah.
What kind of panels did you have already? I'm sorry, maybe I can.
One of them was a multi-generational panel. The idea is like we'll have Gen Z, a millennial, a Gen X, and then the discussion, the topics would be related to different generations and how SPX relates to, like, basically, they're a different perspective, because that was a topic recently. I feel like that's been kind of discussed a good bit. Jesse has mentioned that he's like, oh, I'm a bit older and that sort of thing, and we have Gen Z and Gen X, so
there's definitely a wide range of eons.
Yeah.
And then
I like that.
And then another idea was like the culture, like and specifically around like the Aeon NFTs. How do we preserve the culture as we grow? That's been another big topic. So that's really the only 2 panels that I think we really feel like we really want to do. But we're going to end up doing 4 panels, so we have at least a couple more we need to think about.
All right.
Yeah, pretty good stuff though.
Yeah, no, cool.
And
I'll have to be on the thought process while I'm driving around. It's funny you mentioned Eduardo, because I was listening to the podcast the other day when I was driving, and I can't even remember what he said, but I was like just thinking about something. I was like, man, I gotta like tell Chad that, and then just forgot, you know. But it was a good definitely a good podcast with him for sure.
Yeah, he was fun to talk about. The audio was a little screwy. His internet was jacked up a little bit.
No, yeah, but it was all right for the most part. That was only like 1 or 2 parts. Really.
Yeah, it was just 1 or 2 parts. Yeah. There's nothing you could do about it.
It was just the 500 trying to fucking take it down, because he was spitting game. They were like, oh shit.
Take him out. Shut him down.
Michael was episode 2.
Yeah, no.
Number 2, baby.
Yeah. You guys got to catch that. I love how, I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, I love it just on the podcast. Like, I can just turn it on, you know, and just listen to it on the phone, like Apple Podcasts or Spotify even. I actually was listening on Spotify, and I think I mentioned that it's sick. You can actually watch the podcast on Spotify.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh wow, this is even better.
Yeah, I'll upload the MP4. And the cool thing about, if you're trying to start a podcast or you're thinking about doing it for SPX or whatever, if you upload the video to Spotify, well, it's on Spotify, but then it'll take the audio file and distribute it to Apple, and it's the RSS feed is what it's called, and it'll go to like all the places automatically.
Nice. Yeah, that's sick.
You have to do a little bit of setup, but it's not that big of a deal.
Sure.
On a recent chat, you guys were talking about uploading the articles, like having them read and uploading them to Spotify and Apple Music. Is that something that's happening? Slow, you were talking about it.
Yeah, no, it's gonna happen for sure. I ordered a mic that Chad funded, so waiting for that to come in.
Cool.
Once it does, we'll do a little testing and kind of figuring out a good way of going about that. But
yeah, awesome. I'll read one.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say actually on that note, for like, I just thought of this as you were talking about the green screen thing for like interviews, Chad. But that would be a great opportunity for me to try and like see anyone who's willing to like just read off, you know, a paragraph or a whole article or something like that, and I could just take all that audio clips or video clips later and upload it. Versus trying to chase people down online forever, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, you're all here. Hey, read this. Do it.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Cool though, Michael. Yeah, definitely. I'll hit you up.
Sick,
Yeah, please do. It would be
Yeah,
neat to have people from the community read an article, and that'd be sweet.
And you have a good voice for it too. You and Slow both do. I would be horrible. It would sound awful, but y'all have a great voice for it. And I think Krishna would too, to be honest. I think he'd have a good voice for it too.
Yeah, I gotta get more disciplined about making more videos and stuff for sure. I got this fancy mic and everything, so.
But I mean, reading
the SPX articles in podcast.
Yeah.
Form.
Oh yeah.
You have that calming voice, Krishna.
Yeah. You do.
I got to step it up. I know.
There's so many how many articles are there? 20, 30?
I was trying to send a reply to Chiron like today, I think, but it didn't go through, because I was just like in the middle of shit. But it was like on a reply to something. I think it was like one of T-Dog's articles. I was like, yo, where are all these? Like
I guess Chiron is probably the person who has collated them all, you would think.
I know I saw something through one of his links that had like every possible SPX like link to something, and I know he's definitely the guy that.
Yeah,
I'm sure if you tweet it, like somebody will comment it and like get you the source.
Yeah, Late
SPX is good like that.
Has done that already as well. Actually, maybe Late's just doing videos with dubbing, but
they're in the, at least as of like a few months ago, they were all in the Reddit wiki. But I haven't uploaded any new ones for at least a month or two. So I mean, I don't know, Him's come out with quite a few. There's been like 15 articles in the last, 3 weeks or something.
Well,
it feels like,
there was one this week that was quite contentious. So
I like that one.
I can go ahead and bring that one up if you want me to.
I liked it too.
Okay, well that's a hot take apparently. So
yeah. Honestly, I think. Well, I'll let you bring it up.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll let you.
It seems to be a hot take to say that. It was like,
there are a lot of strong opinions for sure.
To say that I liked it as a hot take.
To some people, from what I've
for sure
been reading, I feel
first
like
of all,
you're always going to piss someone off.
Yeah, it's a very well written article.
You're talking about this one, I assume, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Heihaw.
How long has Heihaw been around, by the way?
On the spaces, so apparently he left after Murad got in because he said he was afraid he was going to come too corporate, and then he came back to it, I guess, when the market has cooled off, and is like realized it's the same as it always was, and that's when he said he full ported back in basically. So.
Sweet.
So apparently he was early and then left, and now he's back.
A lot of drama behind this one article.
Yes. So what did you like about it? What did you like about it, Michael?
I thought it was really well written. I think from like first principles, if we're like, first of all, I'm not a godly person, but I do believe I am spiritual, and I like to think that love and the universe and God are all kind of the same thing. But that's my normie take. But from first principles, if we like say God is good and the devil is bad, if your experience with SPX is like impacting your life, and you're moving towards good, and you're also finding God or faith or belief through that, I agree with his article. The only thing I think that, sorry, I shouldn't say the only thing, but I think the statement that really ruffled people's feathers was the direct comparison by saying, what is the market cap of God? Because everything else I thought was great and I really liked it, but that one statement or direct comparison, I think, was off.
Yeah.
That was maybe my favorite line in the whole article.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I don't think I'm wrong in saying that's what ruffled people's feathers. It didn't ruffle my feathers, but yeah.
Well, and also I think some people had problems with comparing it to it doesn't really even do that though. Some people thought he compared it to Jesus or something. It mentions Jesus, but I didn't really take it that way. But anyways,
Yeah. I mean, I get why it ruffled a lot of feathers, especially when especially things like that. But number one, like it's just an article from one person, right? So like, I think everyone just always has to, because I saw a lot of people being like, oh well, like now that's SPX or something like that, and it's just like obviously it's not. It's just an article, But but like Michael was saying, like if you're in good faith, like in an SPX, like there's definitely a correlation with that, and I definitely agree on that context for sure,
Yeah, I mean, SPX definitely has a spiritual component. Early on, a lot of the memes were very like spiritual coded, divinity, and I love all those memes. I thought they were awesome. You don't see them that much anymore, but yeah, I mean, early Bitcoin, there was a spiritual reverence to it as well. So I don't know. I like this. I like this part of SPX, to be honest.
I do as well. I think it's good. And I am not that I'm an authority or anything, but I am a Christian, and I was not offended by that article at all. I think whatever if it brings you closer to God, that is a good thing. And also, I don't. It's like this is badass. Like if people identify with SPX, like as like in a fucking religious way, it was just okay. Let's forget. I mean, if somebody really identifies with it that way, which a lot of people do, how would you not think that's? I'm just saying because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this is bearish" or whatever. That's what I keep hearing from like the people outside the community. Like, "Oh my god, look what they're doing." It's like that is bullish as hell. Somebody thinks of it that way.
Audacious is saying that as well.
I have seen Audacious say that too, and some of the people in the community. That's true, and I disagree with Audacious on that, but.
Yeah, I really like this article. I mean, overall, it says it's an asset class in the image of God. It's not like directly comparing to the highest God. Obviously, he's got better things to do than to worry about this. But like, just the whole story of SPX and what we're trying to do, just very like kind of underdog, trying to do the impossible, essentially. I mean, it's just very similar to like the story of Jesus or different stories. And, the whole idea of, Western culture as a whole, God has really been removed from the scene since the inception of like, America, and it's just been replaced with materialism. So along with that comes with all the sinning that happens. And that is what brings your consciousness lower. It's what brings people to gamble, to trade, to lust, to do all those things that take you away from your purpose. And if you're in SPX or you find SPX, you slowly get into it. It's just like you discovering your faith again. You probably slowly get into the Bible and start thinking about it more, reading it more. So you join the community, start talking to people. You kind of see what they are interested in, what their views are like, and you find like this is a good community. It's like no different than like discovering your local church that you always drive by and you feel like, oh, this is actually a good community, and you want to support that, be involved in that. And it's like it's not about the money. The less it is about the money, then the higher it's going to go, essentially, because we're all focused on the work. That's like the main thing. Like we've been showing up every Tuesday for God knows how long and everything. So I think that's kind of like that's kind of like the community aspect of helping others, serving others is the biggest thing. And I see that all the time in SPX, just people always willing to help each other out in so many different ways, teaching each other new skills, being kind to each other. Like these are just things that God wants us to do. And if this is one mechanism to do that, then, I think that's, you don't see that in crypto, quite frankly.
Hey Chang, how's it going, dude? I will say Chang had the opposite take, at least in a post. I actually talked to Chang. I don't know if y'all saw that. Since Chang has arrived in chat, I'll just bring this up.
Yeah, but let's put some contrast. Let's put some.
Yep. So is happening. So he thinks the whole discourse is happening because people have been conditioned to believe in the version of love that's portrayed in Western liberal media. So essentially, and I don't want to sum up too much, but he's kind of saying fun is what we should be focused on. Is if you wanted to put a rough summary to this post, which I think fun it should be a part of the equation, not just not acting. I think one of the complaints against the other article was it's like word salady. Maybe it's a dumb person pretending to be smart. I think is how some people took it. Which I don't think it was. I think he really believes what he wrote, and I think it resonated with people. And I think there's that other part of SPX that's like fun and want to be fun at their core, and that's what they want it to be focused on, which I think is fair as well. But, and I think there is a lot of fun to be had.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, that's like, I don't think it's, you know, like, it's just an article. That doesn't mean SPX is focused on this, but it's also maybe been. I kind of read it, you know, I read it, and then like the beginning, he's kind of talking about how, like, you know, over the time in the recent, I guess it's been kind of twisted more so in that way by just newer people, maybe, right? Newer holders. And I think part of it is people just trying to express themselves, but then maybe, like you said, some of it might be a word salad. And if it is people just trying to express themselves because that's how it makes them feel, I think that's, you know, I think that's perfectly fine, right? Like, that's what we're all here for. And I mean, the funny stuff is like what's able to kind of keep you, for me at least, like persisting a little more, you know, because, you know, when things get bad, it's like, are you going to dwell on the bad things, or are you going to make it a good situation and be positive, right? And it's like, how do you be positive when you're down, except kind of maybe be silly? Like, people try and make you laugh when you're a little sad, right? And it's like, it feels good. So I think that's kind of almost like a secret unlock when in terms of being silly with SPX, because, like you said, he said it's, you know, Marie Rose, it's a cute girl flipping the stock market, you know, like,
yeah.
And it's kind of just, that's what the funniest shit was for me kind of when I first saw all the stuff. And, you know, I think everything else that comes out is great, obviously, but there's definitely something to that, I think, and it needs to be kept around, you know. So
yeah, and I talked to Chang a little bit about it because I was kind of confused because he was talking about kind of like enforcing it to a degree is what he said. I said, so we should hate on other types of content outside of fun. And at first he was like, yeah, basically. I'm like, that seems a little extreme. But then we kept talking a bit, and then because then he said, well, I like what Munchies writes. I like what so and so writes. I think that's real smart. Right. And it's like, well, there's a lot of people that say smart things. So I think at the end of the day, I think people want it to be. I think everybody agrees we want quality over quantity. I think that also comes back to that argument of AI slop and all that too, which I think is very valid. I think we don't want just trash content. At the same time, we don't want to hate on people for trying. I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like a
decentralization.
So what again?
It's decentralization.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
I don't know if you guys got to listen to the Monday on Spaces yesterday.
Did not.
There were some this all got talked about quite a lot, and there were a lot of voices talking and a lot of really good takes and perspective, and it felt like a super productive space. I would recommend listening to it. One of the things that I think someone brought this up, and I felt like it was pretty accurate, is that like it got a pretty big Murad like support, you know. He had said something about like this might be like the most important article ever written about SPX or whatever. And I think that also rubbed some people the wrong way. Understandably so, but like whatever, like people are going to support different things and resonate, you know, stronger with different things. I honestly, I didn't even read the full article because it's just not I resonate with. But I kind of had a very like short back and forth with Audacious, not like arguing, or at least I didn't feel like I was arguing, but I felt like I was sort of speaking in Heehaw's defense of saying like, hey, it's just his experience. And like, there's nothing wrong with him sharing his experience. Like no one's, at least in my opinion, it's not the kind of like, imagery and like rationale that I tend to use or felt like it spoke to me personally, but a lot of people, it did speak to them. And like what Krishna was saying earlier, it's like, if it's leading you to a good place, that's a good thing. So like, so I think, but with the Murad voice being as like prominent as he is, I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way.
Well, and Murad's always
Audacious had some really strong opinions about it, and I think those opinions are also valid.
And Murad's always had us like kind of this promoted more to the serious side to a degree. I mean,
yeah, obviously
that's his bent.
A little bit like it's
his bent,
The way that I looked at it though is like, I think that there's what Aon Wasi said, there will be something for everyone in the Cognisphere. I think there's so much diversity, and like everyone resonates with different stuff, as long as like the mission and the culture stays central, and everyone keeps that kind of central to what we're doing, then there can be a lot of different religions involved. There can be a lot of different philosophies involved, a lot of different people involved. And that's okay. And, the important thing is to like learn to work in the balance of letting everyone have their influence, their say, and, we self-regulate.
So
no, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was kind of going to go on to, maybe this is a point where it's more reasonable to get the SPX account up and running, right? Because it's been, like right now, it's like, oh, Murad is like the retweeter of all, tweeters, right?
Sure.
Because he's got the most reach. So it's like, all right, so, well, if we get the SPX account and we retweet the articles that should be retweeted, then why don't we do that, right? Which, because I understand the whole Murad thing. I just, I don't know, but I understand the whole Murad thing, right? And it's like not everyone feels that way, and for him to be like, this is the most important article, like, and understanding his impact on the timeline, definitely going to rub people the wrong way,
Yeah, that's fair. And the account is online, but it doesn't post very often.
It posted less today. It posted STPC's recent video, which was sweet.
Okay, nice.
Oh, I didn't see that. Cool. Let me bring that up.
But yeah, in terms of, just anything else, like, I don't know why it's not more active. Maybe Michael's got more insight on that, but I know
I don't know why it's not more active.
Yeah.
It definitely seems like the account wants to push the creator side of things, which I think is the right thing to do, because
100%.
It's aligned with our aesthetic and our values always. But yeah, I think we're always going to have people relating to SPX through their own lens. That's never going to change. But as long as the core mission is flipping the stock market, then we're good. Like, we're going to keep drawing in more people, and there will be other takes that we might find absurd, but that's just how it's going to be, because people are fanatics. Like, look at us, we're freaking we feel very, very strongly, and we all have a different lens on life, so we all have a different lens on SPX, and that, but it brings us together, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, I just don't think that will ever change. And not to talk about Bitcoin again, but Bitcoin was the exact same thing. It was, people were writing the weirdest articles about Bitcoin back in the day. Like,
the Bitcoin Citadel, that was a big one.
There was,
Michael,
was, like,
you were, when did you get into Bitcoin early, or were you around?
No, I didn't, but
just
I
did
am
okay.
I am a Bitcoiner, and I have read through a lot of the older essays.
Right. Okay.
Pardon me, Flo?
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, you went down the Bitcoin rabbit hole.
Oh no, it's okay. I did, for sure.
Yeah, me too.
And I just appreciated all the oddball essays, comparing Bitcoin to a mycelial network and blah blah blah. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one is this just reminds me of one that I think that was very controversial, but it's actually like funny, and I think some people, you either take it funny or you take it seriously. The Bitcoin Citadel idea is like only the people who own Bitcoin will be in the Citadel, and then everybody outside the Bitcoin, like if you're a whole corner, you're on a higher tier, you have less coins, you're just like drowning into the abyss.
You're a pleb.
Yeah, they have a very kind of dark, but it's a different culture with Bitcoin. But I'm sure if somebody put an article out like that for SPX, that'd probably rub people the wrong way.
Yeah,
You should.
If you don't own SPX, it's not going to be good.
I did think it was interesting to kind of see how a lot of people responded to a very like strong religious writing, and like associating that with SPX, because I think a lot of people, if I had to take a guess, and I'm not trying to speak for him, but if I had to take a guess, I would think that like Audacious's most valid fear is that like religious fanaticism can hurt anything. Any kind of fanaticism or like extremism can be very dangerous and get out of hand quickly. And I'm actually totally with Audacious on that. I would be on that side of saying like, I didn't have an issue with the article or anything like that, but I was very curious to see how people responded. And there were some responses that I thought were kind of interesting because obviously religion is something that people hold very dear to, who they are and their like very fundamental belief systems. And just really interesting to see like the emotions behind it and how people responded to that.
Yeah, I think it would be different if it was like, we need to worship SPX or something crazy like that. It was very much like, this is a vehicle to get to God. At least that's how I took it. I think that's what he meant. And just a little, it's not like we're going to make the SPX religion. I didn't take that away from it. But.
Right.
I think it also means like there's just a lot of people involved that have faith, to an extent in something, like Michael was saying, first principles, like good and evil, right? Like that's
right.
The basis of everyone's religion, essentially. So, yeah.
No other coin makes these kind of discussions happen. You know what I mean? That's what I think is cool about it.
Yeah.
To me, that's the takeaway.
Yeah. In the middle of a bear market, we're just debating like theology and philosophy and like how it relates to our token's community value.
I mean, this is essentially our volleyball practice right now. We're all hanging out, getting to know each other, talking about theology. And like, that's, it was a catalyst for this. So in my eyes, it's good. And also it's just one person's opinion.
Yes.
Even though some people agreed with it, it doesn't mean that this is our like collective opinion. But I will say this on the Project Aeon website, and the first sentence is, if we could harness the power of God, could we flip the stock market? So there has always been divinity like wrapped up in this token, like in some way, and like intrinsically.
Aeons are angels.
Yeah, like literally,
Yeah, we are the protectors. Speaking of aeons, who needs to put an aeon on right here? Krishna and Jeffery. AONs are cheap. They're like 0.33 ETH right now. I know you guys are attached to your PFPs, but you guys are leaders in the space now. You guys need to be rocking AONs.
Yeah, I gotta see what happens with these next couple weeks here.
Yeah, sorry, need is not the right word, but
no, I definitely need one. I actually told Chad. I told Chad one the other day. I think it was in this space or whatever. I was like, yeah, like I'm just gonna get one whenever from you. So make sure you got like a couple, you know, like, you know, like when I can get one, you know.
I'm tempted to grab another one, to be honest, especially with ETH down to what, like 2K.
I saw that too. I was like, gee, Louis, like
it's like what, $600 or $700 now for an AON, something like that.
Yeah,
I mean that's
a deal of a deal.
Insane.
I think somebody who has multiple should just give me one.
That's fair.
Sorry, I'm not buying one. I'm not buying an AON right now.
No, that's fair.
He's like, I'm not doing it. I can't justify it.
I'd rather buy my SPX.
You can't argue with that. It's hard to argue with that.
Jasper's got the right idea.
I had to pitch it to you guys though.
Yeah. No, trust me, man. It's on my mind more often than not, especially with Jasper's strategy. You know, just DCA and ETH till he can get enough, and I'm sure he's close by now. He's been DCA and ETH for a while now, and it's
he's
got
down
like now, so I'm sure he's close. Yeah,
he's getting there.
Yeah,
we've seen we've seen like 5 or so AONs that in the past like week or two put the girl on, so it's been cool.
Saucy, Nick, or 2 that come to my mind.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to sell all my silver.
Dump the silver, dude.
Do it.
We'll buy a couple.
Oh man, yeah.
At this point, I really like my, fake AON, I guess, but
it is pretty awesome.
But there really is nothing like the originals, honestly. You know, like when you see it, you're like, oh shit, I better watch what I say.
You should definitely. I know what you should. Jeffrey, I know what you should wear. You should wear cores. That'd be better.
Yeah. No, I try to keep my, I try and keep my opinion on the cores kind of.
That's another
at level 1. So it's just
there's been a lot of drummer lately.
Yeah, I just let everybody else. It's like, all right, yeah, not just me thinking that shit. So but yeah, I'll keep it at that. Just don't really want to give it attention because it's just like, to me, it's just like whatever. I do like, the idea of like the burning tokens with things attached to us, like SPX community, and as like something like whatever in a bullish sense, right? Whatever for even crypto in a sense, just moving forward, right? Like things like that happening is a good thing, is a positive. But
yeah, it's cool. Interesting.
The whole not related to SPX and things like that is kind of just like, all right, well,
yeah, it's weird.
Not really a fan of that shit, but it's all good.
A little odd.
It's all good,
It is interesting to see how, like, over time, or at least my exposure of the community, right? Because we all have our different, like, fucking algorithms and timelines and shit. But like, my exposure of the community, how the conversation kind of like goes from week to week about different things. And it is really interesting to think about how much, you hear OGs say like mute and move on, mute and move on, mute and move on. Like, don't give it attention. Because it is interesting that, like, I would say over the last week and a half or something, there's been a lot of discussion happening everywhere. It's just been interesting to see what is being discussed and how easy it is for people giving things attention, that suddenly it gets more attention, and then it gets more attention, and then that's the thing that we're all talking about for a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you start thinking about like, was that the most productive shared computational power of all of our brains to be talking about this one topic versus all of the other things we could be talking about,
I would say this week, definitely not. I think it was no.
And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it does highlight how easy it is for like drama or things that could just be drama, PvP or whatever, and it very quickly gets everyone's attention when like we could be spending our attention on sometimes more important things, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been muting and moving on for a long time now. And I've never really cared about anybody like what they said on Twitter, because I didn't really have a Twitter till SPX, so I didn't like just have that sense of Twitter or whatever. I didn't give a fuck, like whoever these people, you know, they're not even just not even, I don't even know who they are, right? So like whatever. So,
yeah. Like who is this guy?
Yeah, so like just muting and moving on and like understanding, well, like you said, where to put your energy and focus can definitely have a bigger impact than, you know, your first instinct when seeing something. So like I don't even see so much all the gossip or whatever you want to call it. Like I barely see all that shit, honestly. I don't know why. Maybe my algorithm just like knows, but it's because like sometimes you guys will say stuff and I'm like, man, I didn't see it. You know, what's that? You know, but
it's probably because I'm addicted to X. That's all of it. I look at it.
Chad's in there. Like, what do we got going on?
I need my fix today.
But that's good though. You know, like you're just like keeping up with everything. You know, like seeing what's going on and stuff. And,
yeah. But I work from home, so.
Yeah, that as well, right? So you always got the, you know, it's just like right there anyway, you know.
Got the temptation to look at it.
Just refreshing every minute.
At least you're not getting your dopamine from price movements.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But there were actually a lot of really good posts that I think people sort of missed. There was Jesse went to Bitcoin El Salvador and was shilling SPX there. That's amazing.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Awesome. I did see some pictures of that. Yeah.
That's cool. Like, wow, that should have been more celebrated, but it was like, whatever.
You are, in fact, correct. And I feel like that's like a big, honestly, now that you say that, that's like interesting that all the, like, it was more the negative that got fed, right? Instead of the positive, you know?
People have been looking at charts too much. That's definitely why.
Yeah. It's just like, what are you guys fucking looking at, you know?
Yeah.
That's definitely why.
You know, like, what are you looking at?
That's the reality of it. It's bear market. I guarantee we'll be having this conversation about that article that's been released at a different date.
There's also been more like FUD, and I feel like PvP like just happening in general, because it's not, you know, it's not just like people are minding their own business and stuff. Like everyone is just everyone everywhere is fucking freaking out on X about everything. I don't mean AONs. I just mean like the overall sentiment of like so Twitter and stuff is like everyone's fucking. I noticed it on Reddit. I could tell that like there was a increase of like the Reddit thought.
Bro, there was a 500 attack, bro. There was a 500
like
attack
the PvP and the FUD was like coming out of the fucking.
There was like a fucking a little network of people trying to like, you know, slow nose. People acting like we weren't letting them speak their mind and shit, and they were just like in a little fucking group, just like commenting on each other, saying the same shit, and like, you know how it is. And it's crazy because it was like literally like all the past couple days, right? Slow, like all the same posts, and it's like, what is going on right now? Like, you know.
Yeah, no, and it's like you can tell it's orchestrated, because then the first thing they started doing was talking about how moderators are silencing everybody's voice and we're like controlling the narrative on Reddit.
Yeah, no.
Even today, some dude. Did you? Yeah, you saw that, Jeffrey, the guy that was banned. And
yeah, I saw him because I banned him because for doing his like, you know, because he's doing his like, you know, like fake shill in SPX, and then you go to his history and he's like,
I know,
all over the derivative sub, like, yeah, man, this is the same community, we're all just here doing this, and it's like, all right, like, I'm not even gonna message you and let you know why, like, you know, why you can't go
they're vamping.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I got another account, I'm already in here, good luck finding me. It's like, all right, dude, like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, check this out. This dude who was banned, like, he and I had one message back and forth where he was basically like, let me back in. And I was like, no. And he goes, anyway, it's fine. I'll just rejoin under a new account. And when the community gets bigger, I'm going to publicly call you out on this. You created this situation, not me. See you back in the sub under a new name. And I'm back in now. Good luck finding. Like, Jesus Christ. get a life, dude. I instantly posted that shit in the Reddit and
It's
was
so
like,
funny, dude.
yeah, this dude's gonna watch out, everyone. We got blackmailers, we got scammers.
Well, you're gonna be famous soon.
I know, dude.
That's awesome.
You're gonna be exposed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna be coming for you.
Guy who's trying to tell me how much of an Aeon he is instantly says he's gonna blackmail me in the future.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like the top
okay,
post.
yeah,
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 like the
really
top post
passing
is-
the sniff test here,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah. He threw like a paragraph how he was like, "Yeah, dude, we're all like, in this together."
We're all on the same team, no PvP.
And then the next paragraph is like, "Ah, man, fuck you. I already got
Yeah.
you." All right.
I had somebody doing that to me, and they were definitely phishing. And at the time, I didn't realize it at first, but I mean, it became quite clear. They're like, "Hey, can you send me? Can you send me this video of this meme or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, just download it. Just use the X downloader. You can take the link and get the video, whatever." I sent him a link to the X downloader, and he's like, "Oh, this doesn't work. I have a Linux computer." I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
"You have Linux, okay? This should still work." But then he's like, Can you do it a different way?" I'm like, "Well, just go into Telegram. I got it on the Telegram too. Just go download it there on the memes channel." And he's like, I can't download Telegram." I'm like, "What?" And then he said, then I was like pretty sure it was a scammer. But then he was like, "Hey, download Signal or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, we're done. We're done. I know what you're trying to do now." But what's interesting though is I refused to do it. I was like, I'm not doing that. That's strange. You can do this. I don't know what a Linux computer has anything to do with it. And he just kept yapping and kept arguing and being very annoying. And then I just blocked him because it was just like, "I'm done talking to you." And he's apparently in one of the group chats. So he's like very much the scammers don't just make a bot and like they're very much socially engineering what's going on. So be aware, even if they're in the group chat, it doesn't mean they're not a scammer. There are some that exist. And he was trying to be like, he blocked me. Why would he? I thought this community was great. Could somebody send me this video? And he was trying to get somebody else in the message. I was like, the dude is phishing. And then unfortunately, I don't have access to kick people out of the group chat, and I couldn't get. I think he's still in there, but I don't know.
We have to get that. You know his name?
I don't remember actually. I blocked him.
Classic.
Put Jeffrey on the case.
No, not me. I think was it like a X group chat?
Yes.
I think Saab Chicago is he's got the SPX movement one. No, he's one of the leaders in that.
It was a while ago now, so I don't remember.
Might still be in that though, I'm sure them dudes, lingering. They can't wait. They can't wait for something, man.
Well, anyways, he
like
was
cockroaches, man.
Yeah, they're just evil. But anyway, did you guys hear?
What?
We're flipping the stock market.
Ooh, that's amazing.
I heard
It's big
SPY
news.
down to 6,900, like $69 and 0 cents or
I
something.
wonder what that's all about.
Yeah, it's a massive glitch in the system.
It's probably just a
that
coincidence.
glitch.
Probably just a
So
coincidence.
good.
Yeah.
The synchronicities are increasing.
Dead for real.
They don't even notice. They
Michael,
don't notice it.
how many Aeons do you have?
I have one.
That
Okay.
one.
I have one, and I've only ever had one, but I might buy another. I've been pushing Aeons just because I want to see more on the timeline. To be honest.
Yeah, I think I said that in the video. You're like a champion for him.
I try to be, just because I do really think that the more we are out there, the more visible we are, the better. Like, it can't be worse. And so many people in this community are just good humans in general. It's just a good look to be a cohesive force, a cohesive visual force.
Yeah.
It's true. So that's my take on it. And also, they're just going to be, the provenance is going to be insane in 5 years, 10 years of having one of these things. And I want to see the deserving people own them now and reap the social rewards that come along with it, you know, not like forget the monetary rewards because I'm not selling mine anyways. But
yeah, I mean, when people or
yeah,
like have a CryptoPunk, it means a lot. It's
exactly.
Cool. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
that's kind of I totally agree with you, man. And that's kind of like, for as much as people want to get SPX now, like I honestly think the like monetary price of AONs is going to, at least at times, just be totally astronomical. Because I think there will be a lot of people like trying to buy, you know, people that we don't want buying AONs and then trying to jack up the price and everything like that. So the more that people do buy AONs at these low prices, like there are literally only 3,333 of them. So
exactly.
You make a very strong point there, Slow, in terms of.
Hey, I got my AON, and it's probably the only AON I'm ever getting.
And I've got a formula that I use in my head, and this is not scientific, and it's just in my head. But I think AONs the floor. I think the floor price times the AONs should be worth 2% of the market cap of SPX. That's what I think.
Why 2%?
I don't remember why I came with 2%. It was.
It's not science. Remember, guys. It's not real good math. It doesn't matter. It's just something I was saying.
So I think they should be worth 6,000 SPX per AON, and right now it's at like 23.33. So it's like half
of that number up to 3.333%. I'll agree with your science.
Well, that's even better. So I would argue if you have the money to buy an AON, I think it's a better financial deal. I would argue that. That's not financial advice, but whatever.
I saw Bapril comment on that post that you made a few days ago talking about that, and he mentioned having an SPX AON marketplace. What did he? Sorry, I'm lost. What did he mean? I think he just meant like the value
pricing.
I think
SPX,
just pricing.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Okay. Yeah,
which I think would be cool. That
would be cool.
I really think it should be like 6,000.
I think one of the reasons, one of the things for people to consider is that I think there are a lot of AONs who are never going to sell their AON. Like, I mean,
why would you?
I mean, like I have this AON now, and we'll probably have it for the next 50 years.
I'm hoping.
Like, good luck getting it.
Same.
I hate to say this.
I hate selling it ever.
I hate to say this. So Hype bought the 101 NFT in AON from Esthetician, however you say their name, that won the TikTok contest.
Yeah.
He bought it for, I think, a good bit. I shouldn't even say it, but I'm kind of hoping. I was kind of hoping.
You gonna scoop that?
I'm kind of hoping he capitulates when he gives it to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I don't know if he ever would. He probably wouldn't, but not for a price, a decent price. But I would.
You got dibs? You've already talked to him?
I said it's amazing, and I'd love to
have it. Who has deeper pockets?
I don't think he'd sell it though.
No, I don't
not for these low, not for the low prices that things are going for right now. It'd be stupid.
Absolutely not.
But that would be.
No, I mean those, especially now. Like if people are putting them on now, and then they're just more like Michael was saying on the timeline, like more prevalent on the timeline, because they are like a one-of-one NFT in terms of how they're not just like connected on the surface, but they're like deeply connected with the community and the coin, like
right.
So it definitely, they're like, it's definitely going to be a more talked about NFT in the near future. And just because the SPX community is growing and not many other communities have a NFT collection so directly kind of attached to the community.
Well, yeah.
How many AONs are for sale right now? Does anyone
can't remember? Hundreds?
I'm gonna look it up.
That's the other thing is like it's not like there's necessarily a big supply of them out there even. Like
no. And probably 10% of the supply, they're just people storing them on Blur or Magic Eden because they're 69 ETH. Like they're just being stored there. They're not actually trying to sell them.
Yeah.
Like at a reasonable price.
Yeah.
Right.
There's definitely a good amount of, I don't know whose was it. Maybe it was Michael's podcast where he mentioned that people just bought the NFTs instead of even buying the coin. Like, or maybe Chad mentioned that to me one time. That
there's some people who are very heavily weighted towards NFTs over there.
Right.
Because there's
I think
definitely
a few OGs.
Okay.
I think a few OGs capitulated their SPX stack, but still have the AONs. I shouldn't even say a few. It's like one or two people.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So okay. So let me see. Within reason, it says 154 listed. In reality, it's probably like 100 within reason, like a reasonable price that that actually could possibly sell.
Right.
So not very many.
Not very many, especially
and then you think of how many people hold SPX.
Yeah, the 200 or 200,000.
Dude, y'all are making me want to buy another one. Can y'all stop?
I'm sitting here thinking the same thing. I just typed in OpenSea.
Don't need to stop.
How many people do you guys see on X, like regularly? 100, 200, 1,000?
Somewhere around 100
like
to 200.
100 to 200.
What is?
Yeah,
I would say that's
fair.
roughly like the amount of people that I see regularly and interact with. You know, like I know their name, I know their PFP, all of that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's what I see too.
Well, what was your question again, Michael? I missed it.
Sorry.
I was just curious how many AONs you see on the timeline, like regularly.
Yeah, that's probably right. 102. There's tons we don't know about, you know. Like
there are.
I found one today. I was like, I'd never seen him ever, and he'd been posting for a long time talking about how he's finally hit his goals. And it was I can't remember the name of it now, but it's just crazy how many people are involved now.
There are numerous people kind of siloed in that in the SPX community, and they post in that community, and sometimes you see it on CT, but I don't see them all the time. You know, the community that BAP runs?
Yeah, I do.
Like if I ever go in there, I don't recognize anyone.
That's crazy, honestly. I mean, I've definitely seen a lot newer people popping up on my timeline, and then when I check their history, they've like been around for a while. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, where have you been? Like, you know, it's definitely it's especially now, like seeing, maybe that's why I'm seeing more eons now, because the timeline's so dead that all these eons that have been getting filtered out from the noise are now popping up because we're the only people here, essentially, right?
We are the last guardians.
Guardians
the
of
last.
crypto.
I mean, the rest of crypto Twitter is a cesspool.
Yeah.
Everything that I see that.
I mean, it's either pump fund degenerates. It's either communities that are utterly dying and it's just sad, or it's bearish macro bitches, basically.
And you know what's funny? We're an hour into this chat right now. We haven't even like touched on Bitcoin dropping to 73K today. Like we haven't even thought about it. It's so funny. I love it.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Can y'all talk about something? I'm like, we're not a crypto podcast or show. We're a SPX 1600 show. That's all we talk about.
What's going on with that thing with the lines? What's going on with Bitcoin? When's the market turn?
Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about.
Thing with the line.
The
it
line
dropped below
thing.
the line.
Yeah.
Oh, it went down because of this reason, or maybe this reason, or this guy said this. Some
didn't
leader
follow
did
this
that.
channel.
Yeah, they're
The
going for
fuck?
700 JSet. Yeah, I think.
Is that it around there?
JSet
Yeah.
pick
It's
one
around
up.
700. Yeah.
Jay said you got to pick one up, brother.
Cheaper than I expect. Not bad.
Chad,
Exactly.
Chad just
not
said
bad.
not financial advice, but he thinks it's a better bang for your buck right now to get
Not
into that.
Aeon advice.
Yeah, that's what he said.
They're roughly 100 AONs for under
Retard advice.
5 ETH, about 30 for 0.5 ETH.
What is ETH right now? It's like $2,000 or
20.
something.
Couple dollar.
Couple dollars, couple dollars.
22.65. It's like
Okay, so yeah, so for about $1,000, there's about 30 or so that are about
it's even
$1,000.
what's 0.3 times 22?
$700.
$1,000 or
Point-
less for sale.
0.3309 though, you know, so like it's a little bit.
That's like 750. That's even less
Yeah.
than
750.
750.
There you go.
Yeah, honestly, under $1,000 is like that's
Never
probably-
again.
You're gonna see them.
You're making me
No.
bullish. I'm gonna have to buy another
Never
one.
again, Chad. You're gonna get it like this. You might
I'll
want
have
to
to
add
get
one.
another one.
Yeah.
Am I gonna buy another one? Fuck.
Might have to.
I like so many. That's my problem.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
What I love none of the ones on. I don't buy the expensive ones. I try to go for the floor ones just because I just like to keep them closer there. But whenever I see them, none of them are super appealing to me at the moment. So I'm not gonna buy it if it's not that appealing to me.
Yeah.
This one's fucking sick. Number 1761, Eon 1761, 0.69 ETH. Sick.
1760.
1761. Pull it up.
I'll bring it
Chad,
up.
pull it up.
Let's see it.
Oh, okay.
You said on your last chat.
Oh,
or I don't know what it-
1761.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know where I saw it, but Useless Flame, how his alt is Blaze.
Mhm.
I really like his Aeon as well.
Oh, he just got one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
You were commenting on the other day.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's sick. It has the same hairstyle as me, but like a really cool background, and it's sick.
Yeah, I think I thought it was you for a second. I remember thinking that for like a minute. I think.
Yeah, there's probably 4 of us that have the same hair.
Okay, I'm gonna. Oh my god, that is good as crap. I like that a lot. Oh yeah,
So is there like
that
a-
one? I saw that one today.
Yeah,
that one's
that's
rare.
sick,
It's like
right?
that's 111 or
dude,
something.
that's a really good one.
Yeah, that one's sick.
Shouldn't have said
Rarity
anything.
792.
Oh,
like
damn.
1792.
Is that on
Jesus
Blur?
Christ.
You know what? Go to
That's
Blur,
OpenSea.
and the rarity is lower than that. I think
Oh, really?
the rarities are wrong on Magic Eden or OpenSea.
Blur.
Blur.io.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up. I was just on it. I was. It's not.
I like the
listed.
ones with the Call of Duty.
Yeah, there you go. The
Nostalgia.
rarity's 330.
It's pretty rare. It looks
330?
amazing,
That's
anyways.
like
I don't.
double
I never
bucks.
even really pay attention to that. Honestly, I don't even think mine's rare at all. But I
Hey,
just
what
love.
about-
Yeah, how do
What
they
is it?
measure the rarity?
It's
Base-
The traits.
Yeah, the traits.
Yeah, like the layers and
Yeah,
stuff that are put on
what
them and all
Chad
that
was
shit.
just highlighting there.
That's probably what's bringing it down so much. Is that one's only 45%, but you got two. You know, that's bringing down.
You got
more
that.
than average.
Her hairstyle is a 1%er. There's only 44 Aeons with that hair. That's what it's saying. And those glasses are sick.
Yeah.
what's
I love that.
1792?
I think the best part is that where is she? I don't even know where she is.
Halo.
That's what that is, right? I thought it was,
Yeah,
but then I see
that
like a
is right.
tree over here in the left poking in here. Whatever that is, looks like
There's
a tree.
trees on Halo.
That is true. Yeah. Damn, it's Halo.
Oh,
though?
that's what the background is? It's Halo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's
Oh,
Halo, then that's
oh,
fucking,
that's dope.
Yeah.
I like that too, and I feel like, yeah, that's the Fallout 3 thing. Have you ever played
What's
Fallout 3?
Fallout 3? No, it's
I
a
played
game.
Fallout. I played Fallout, but
So yeah, in Fallout 3, there's a VAT system, is what it's called. So you can basically slow down the game and make it turn based, and whenever that happens, you'll see like their health bar and it will look like that when you're trying to shoot the enemy. But
oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
I like the ones that are video game related. The one I've got has the Final Fantasy VII break limit on top. The one that I use for my main one. So I like the more video game ones. Those are cool. This one's very video gamey.
I need it.
That 5 stars. I don't know if that's a reference to Grand Theft Auto, but it kind of makes me think of it when you're on a wanted level.
I think so. Something. The more I stay on these on Blur and whatever, the more I'm like just inclined to get one. So guess we'll see which one I really like.
Can't wait.
Yeah, man.
You gotta get one, man.
I'm gonna have to. Now you're fucking around.
I've also just said too, I don't think I want to get another. I've already got 3. I just don't. I think it's better. I'd rather than just get cheaper for other people. It just makes more sense, really.
You could get rid of one, and if it makes sense to get rid of one and just get another one that you like more, maybe, you know, if you're like, this one's kind of lame now.
I am
just
kind
buying
of
them to collect them, you know.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, trading up. I kind of want to trade up for that one.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
awesome.
right. Yeah,
it looks amazing. I could combine 2 of them and make that one. Not bad though. But then again, I don't really want to do that because I'm not ever going to change my main one from anything else, anyways.
No, same.
It is what it is. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez. All right.
My laptop crashed because there are too many legends on screen. Thank you, Rob. Sorry about your laptop.
Yeah, sorry about that, brother.
That's a nice compliment there. Namaste.
Send us the bill in SPX.
You got to follow that yoga channel if you do yoga. Anyone ever dive into?
I think I follow it.
Yeah, I saw that randomly one day. I was like, "What the fuck? How is this here?" You know, but it's awesome. Like that's there. It's amazing.
That was from
Attaboy Cow.
Yeah, I saw that comment. He picking up from rare. I want to know which ones you picked up.
Cows won't get that one we're just showing. Damn.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, we fucked up.
Oops.
Cal's been on the prowl.
Yeah, he's been scooping them.
The Sprotos are absurdly cheap too. Just should give them a shout out.
How much are the Sprotos? I actually really do.
Yeah, they're awesome. 0.18.
They are awesome.
0.18 ETH.
0.18.
0.18.
Correct. Super cheap right now.
Hey. I was just gonna say, are they cheaper than AONs? But
yeah, like half. They've been half for a while. That's been like kind of where they've stayed, about half.
Wow.
Those are a no-brainer as far as the trade goes.
Yeah, yeah.
They're so sick.
Yeah.
I don't understand the rarity on those things, though. I've tried to figure it out, and I don't know what's going on.
I don't think there really is.
Because they're all essentially 1 of 1.
Yeah, but if you have if you have one with 2 on it, have you seen those? 2.
Like what do you mean 2
characters?
Like, oh yeah, okay.
Some have 2 characters. Some just look weird. I mean, it's really very opinionated. But there's some that are just like obviously rare and very strange. Like there's the 2 character ones are the biggest example. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it is one of those things. It's like it's extremely opinionated. You can't even really objectively say it. I don't think, because it's
I tried to figure out like the different background colors and blah blah blah. I didn't know what was going on.
That's common FUD against Sprotos too. Like you can't really figure out the rarity because there's not like actual traits. It's just like random.
I'm scrolling through them now, and I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, well, they're just all, you know, not that they're not fucking sick, but like you're saying, to define the rarity is like, just looks like they're just listing it at whatever they want, you know.
Right.
I mean, that's kind of cool. You just buy what you like.
That's the cool thing about it too.
Exactly. Yeah.
I quite like that too.
Some of these
I
other
think
ones,
it's unique.
150 ETH. It's like the 2 people.
Yeah, those people.
Sprotos, I guess.
I think Sprotos with provenance will probably go higher. Like Frothless, if he ever sells his, that'll probably go higher just because of, you know, the history of it. The lore attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, none of these Sprotos near the bottom are really appealing to me. That's why I only buy them if they appeal to me. None of them are, that one's kind of cool, but none of them are appealing to me.
The one with the
really,
it's got like the mask on. That's funny.
Well, which one? What's the number?
1036. It's got like, it looks like it's got, I don't even know, bro. It's got like eyes, but they're covered by like his eyelids with eyes on it.
1036.
Oh,
It's such a loose.
That one's wild.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. It's weird looking.
In terms of those right there, at the bottom right there, I think that one would be the most
I
appealing to
can't
me.
remember my numbers.
I really like the 3 eyeball ones too.
Yeah, those are pretty sweet. The little Sprotos.
Yes. The little assholes. Excuse me. The good guys. What am I talking about?
No.
No PvP.
What's going on in the chat here? No horde zone.
That is true. That is true. No horde zones over here.
If Kimi's ever sells his, I'll be sure to grab it.
That's funny. Are you gonna rock it?
No.
Are you gonna put it on?
I'll fucking burn it.
Imagine.
Rid it from this world. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just teasing. Okay, I want to show mine off real quick, if I may. Just take a second.
No.
See what y'all think. That's my original one. I don't know if y'all remember that.
I do.
I remember you had a Sproto on when I first.
That was the one I wore.
followed you. So
That was the one I wore, and then
I bugged you to take that off.
It worked. It worked.
That's
We'll
funny.
see.
More like put the girl on.
No, it just
Yeah,
makes sense. And I bought this one relatively recently.
Hey, I like that one.
Yeah, that was fucked up looking at it.
Yeah, that one's freaky.
That's what I like.
Those are the ones I like. I like the really weird.
Oh, this one's actually really good. I forgot about this one. Look how fucked up. Oh, look how cute he is.
Ooh.
Say, look how cute he is.
Yeah, that was sweet.
See, I only buy ones that appeal to me.
Like
Except
a
for that
double
first one.
eyeball
The
or
first
something?
one was I FOMO about the first one actually. But
I was just
the
gonna
other
say, it
one
looks
sucked.
like just like you just bought it because it was the only one on the rack.
The first one I did. The other two I really thought about. Yeah,
I really like 1784. That's a good one.
Is anybody going to Amsterdam? Michael, you going to Amsterdam?
I'm not. No, I probably won't go to anything this year. Maybe next year.
Feels you.
See you in Amsterdam. By the way, none of us. I don't think any of us are, unfortunately.
Who's
Yeah,
who's Robbie? Who's Robbie on X?
Good question.
You know who that is?
Let
Robbie,
us know,
who are
Robbie.
you?
Yes.
Robbie.
I saw T-Dog's post today. It looks like they're moving along nicely. It looks like they're doing good work.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's an
They
amazing
definitely have a lot
coordination
planned.
effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are involved, and it was just like making it happen, similar to what Chad just was doing the other day on the Zoom.
did
call
I
with
see
this-
that
with the
they're
other event.
hiring professional?
It says excellent news
Like a
after
team?
negotiation. Yeah, after negotiation and adjustments, we found a super professional partner and reached an agreement to guarantee high quality streaming and recording for the event. So,
Right.
professional
That's gonna be
partner.
cool.
So I'm assuming, yeah. But yeah, a lot
We
of
are not
people.
doing that in Greenville, but I think it's cool.
You got it. You've already experimented. You know how to do it.
Yeah. Hopefully, it'll be not PlayStation graphics, but other than that,
It was just Aeonified, okay?
Those were good graphics, bro.
Aeonified.
Those were good graphics. Yeah, exactly.
I like Sprotos more the longer they make me stare. Oh yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
It's a good way to look at them.
I feel like it's so retarded it has to be right. Okay, I did want to show this other video that was interesting, and it's got a lot to do with. I don't know if you all saw this or not. It's about Moss.
Nope.
Moss is great.
Do you mind if I just play it real quick? It's just 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro.
Go for it.
Actually, I need to turn on the sound. 1 second. Have to stop. Bring it back. 1 second. There might be a little echo on your end. I'll try to be quiet so y'all don't hear it. But here it goes.
AONs, it's Moss here. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to look at what this discussion around artistic production really touches, because we're seeing people reach for protective instincts, but protection here quickly turns into implicit governance, deciding what belongs, what doesn't, who's legit and who's not. That's a political move, even when framed as cultural care. Many think they're defending an aesthetic, but they're actually taking a position on how power should operate inside the movement. That's where the mismatch happens. SPX isn't built to resolve this through authority or permission, but by letting meaning emerge over time through use, resonance, collective practice. So what's at stake here isn't artistic first. These are questions of political philosophy, social organization, power dynamics. Who defines meaning and how? Look, SPX, whether we like it or not, will grow into something else, but through lived experience, not predefinition. New artistic languages need space and freedom, and if we can't offer that, what is our purpose really? Protecting culture, even with the best intentions, is an institutional instinct. Decentralized cultures survive by being tested over time, not guarded. We need to trust that process. What guides SPX isn't aesthetics, but principles: decentralization, no hierarchy, permissionlessness, coordination without domination. They either apply to everything or it all collapses. And they only hold if we uphold them daily, especially when pressure makes control tempting. SPX will always attract some people for the wrong reasons. Some contributions stick and we benefit, others won't. But only time sorts that out. Not authority, and certainly not gatekeeping. So if you care about a particular aesthetic, get your ass to work. Support it, share it, build with it, and promote it. But that's where your individual authority stops, and where collective process and the movement's filtering mechanisms must be trusted. Otherwise, we head down a dangerous path.
I thought that was well stated.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
That was like the best thing I've heard fucking this year.
Dude, it
Maybe
really
longer.
is. It was so good, well articulated,
Well articulated.
I think
We get to vote with our likes. We get to vote with what we create.
There you go. Simple.
Yeah, he makes an amazing point. You know,
I've been trying to say those things, but I feel like I say them really badly, and he said it very well. So
yeah. When I was listening to it, I was like, wow, he definitely articulated that. Like, I was like, did he fucking practice this, or like, you know, like?
I think he wrote it out.
Yeah, I was like, this, you know, he got it, but like articulating this is, you know, just like the way he framed everything was very powerful, because
he's a very good communicator.
Yeah, no, it was it's definitely I was able to, like, you know, put it into together what he was trying to say, especially because, like, you know, he's right about trying to police a decentralized movement and like letting, you know, he's saying like it's not just the aesthetics that drive the SPX community. It's like essentially like the filtering mechanisms that are built into it and the people. And yeah, I thought, you know, it's great. I'm glad he made that video and I got to fucking see it.
Yeah. We're too big now. The early days you could do it, but we're too big to even. We couldn't even police it if we wanted to.
But he's right though, because, you know, like it's aesthetics. Like, yes, they're great, but it's also like he's saying, like, this is, we were saying earlier, like it's good versus evil, right? I don't give a fuck what your aesthetics are. It's good versus evil, right? Like, we're flipping the stock market at the end of the day, right? So, you know, like, and he's saying, if you want to have these aesthetics, like, get to work, right? Like, make that shit.
Like
you're the only people that can make that shit, you know? So it makes it fucking special, you know? Like, you know? So I think it's
true.
Yeah.
I just realized too, why have I not invited him on the podcast?
He's invited. Get him on here.
Yeah, I need to invite
I don't see him on the timeline a lot. You know, I only.
Yeah.
It's funny because when I was just looking at T-Dog's post, he mentioned Ian Moss, and I was like, clicked on it. I was like, why don't I even know this name? You know, like, he's so.
Yeah, you don't know Moss, dude?
No, dude, I've never fucking.
Oh, like, Moss is Moss
it's crazy.
He just popped on my radar too.
Yeah,
Moss and T-Dog.
Moss has been around for a while.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like it.
Moss, T-Dog, and DePonzi, I think, meet up fairly regularly, right, and like are part of the kind of like core French AONs.
Ponzi didn't get on our radar until he did that amazing video.
Yeah.
With his dome. Yeah.
So cool.
So cool.
Yeah. I agree and disagree, actually.
With
What's
what?
up,
With
I agree with 95%.
Okay,
what don't you agree
disagreement
with?
do you?
Yeah, go with the disagreement part.
I agree with 95%. However, it doesn't mean that we don't still need to communicate about these things. And the way that I see most of the time, people like, now everyone has their own interpretation of all of these things, right? So like, this is my experience. My experience is that, especially on the kind of art and like aesthetic arguments that people make and stuff, I think usually are like Arcane Vault, Hype, people that I feel like do make exceptionally SPX coded stuff. And most of the time when they have a critique, it's about lack of effort, not so much the like, is this like super SPX coded or not? I think for them, that's almost like a non sequitur. It's like, well, of course, if it's not going to be SPX coded, I'm not going to like put very much effort into it or whatever. But like, I think there's definitely a value though for people to be able to say like, hey, there's like certain kinds of aesthetics or like AI slop that's getting pushed that we should like pay attention to not pay attention to, if that makes sense.
Sure. Well, sorry, go ahead.
There was only really like one point in that monologue that I felt like, I don't know. He said something like, that's where your job stops, is like at doing your own art. But that statement in and of itself is a policing statement, isn't it? I mean, so there's this sense of like, I agree with 95% of that, but if Hype feels like there's something valuable for him to say about the aesthetics of SPX and he wants to do that, then he's coming from a good place and whatever. I think that's like important too.
I think where a lot of that miscommunication is happening, is just my opinion. Kind of goes back to the thing we talked about originally about the God article. People are taking what one person is saying as SPX is saying this.
Totally.
It's just one dude saying it. Like, right. And I think we all kind of do that sometimes because it feels like, because it means a lot to us. So we kind of look at it like, if we don't agree with it, we're like, oh, you're attacking it or whatever.
Right.
So
I think Useless just made a comment. Meta commentary is still useful. I think that's what I'm trying to get at.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too.
Yeah, I think a very effective way to combat it though is I wouldn't say I think policing it is good. I think more effective is show it, because I think there's some people in SPX that have no idea about the original aesthetic or anything about it really. Showing
there's thousands of those people. I have no idea.
Yeah, they wear Murad PFPs. Yeah. Post AI swap.
You got to show it. That's the number one thing.
Yeah. I don't actually see any of that on my timeline anymore because I don't interact with it and I haven't for months, which is awesome.
Yeah, no, everyone should be doing that, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's too easy just to like and retweet, like, you know.
But those guys those guys were mostly Moon Boys anyways, so they're going now mostly. So
I don't know. There's still some people that fucking talk about this $100 fucking dumbass fucking shit, you know, like, you know, just like just stop, dude. Like, you know, like, how are you getting likes? Yeah, like, oh, I just bought all these SPX coins. Look at me, you know. It's like, why is this fucking post have like 4,000 views when it's just like some guy talking about how much he bought, you know? And it's like these other videos and other art that all these other people are posting, like memes every day that they make, you know. Like Spacey mentioned, like, we're liking them, but we're not retweeting it, you know. Like, the ratio is so off, and you're trying to push this art and aesthetics. Like, we all need to get that ratio. Like, it should be more retweets than fucking likes, essentially, right? And I guess people don't like stuff on their timeline, which how fucking gay is that? I mean, in my opinion, like, it's just Twitter, like, like, we're trying to create this timeline for others to find SPX in, and we essentially have to. That's how, like, you expand the Cognisphere by pushing Cognisphere fucking tings,
Yeah, I agree. I do think if somebody like hits a goal, like I just hit a goal, I'm very happy.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
not
think
talking
good.
about stuff like that, but it's just like people, it's like every day, like, it's just like, I see some random shit, and it's like, it could just be one post, and it's just like, why is that the thing that gets more? I understand the algorithm like loves people and money and like wants to push that fucking stupid shit, right? But like, that's like part of our jobs is to combat the 500 algorithm, like clean that shit up, and so.
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
It's just me. It's my take.
I agree.
You see it a lot. You see it at least pretty blatantly, I feel like, on the SPX Reddit.
Yes,
you'll see posts that have like, I mean, I'm not saying this all the time, but like sometimes there's posts that are like 80 upvotes, 2 comments, and the post itself is just like garbage. And then someone made a post earlier today that was like a fucking.
Oh yeah, yep. Michael just reposted it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Well.
Like, that super long post.
Yeah,
it's a really good article
or something. Yeah.
I did not read it yet, but it looked good. Yeah.
The handle is.
It was by Aeon Online.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it was by Aeon Online. Yeah.
I saw that. That could be. That's an article.
I guarantee you that post is going to get the same number of upvotes as the post right before it and the one right after it, or be in the same ballpark.
But y'all are helping. Y'all reposted it and helping it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe we could probably find a more coordinated effort in terms of like boosting our posts that we like you said, like.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got like a Reddit group chat going on, but like something. We can post those posts and just like comment, and just because like you said, we want to comment and upvoting those. It's not like there's a million of those every day either, It's just like, and that's how we push it up the feed.
Right.
I thought that was very good, for sure.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. It was amazing.
He should release it as an X article too. I think. I feel like that would do
probably
better.
so. I mean, it would
do better.
Actually. It
was
like an article.
The SP500 hater actually just was messaged. I was messaging him back and forth today. He, she, whatever, and he was like asking me how to get his article. The best way to get his articles on Reddit read and stuff like that. So he's looking to do that. Like all his S&P 500 articles as well, like other subreddits to maybe put them in.
That's a great idea.
And how to style.
They're so good, those articles.
Yeah,
They're
and how
amazing.
to kind of style it instead of like one long post, where people kind of don't want to stay. And I told him, I said, I've seen different ways of people post maybe like a shortened version up top, and then like every other comment or something is like another sub topic from the article where people can maybe just scroll and be like, all right, this interests me. Let me comment on this. Instead of not catching it,
He's so focused lately, and he's doing like real work. Honestly,
he was telling me he's like up all night reading the Epstein files and all the other emails, and he's like, I can't stop. He's like, I can't stop. I was like, holy shit, dude.
That's awesome.
Have you guys read the Epstein files, or like dived into them at all? Like, I have no idea what's going on.
No, I mean, I kind of just feel like I know, so it's like,
It gives me the icky feels. I don't really want to look at it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All the disgusting, depraved shit that you can imagine what a person with billions of dollars would do is pretty much described. So, and anybody that you think, any rich and famous person is probably on that list. So
they've been saying for a while,
in some way.
Everyone and every celebrity. But
the other thing, I saw there was a space I was going to mention too that Mike put together about the Epstein file specifically, which I thought was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That space was tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, earlier today.
Oh, it was earlier today. Okay.
It was like 3:30, I think, for a couple of hours.
Yeah, it was like 6-7 hours ago.
Marie Rose not on the list.
Yeah, Marie, exactly.
No,
it's true.
Just saying.
That's true.
There's one name you won't see on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really stoked for the 500 haters, all of his essays that he's going to be doing, because that's going to be 500 articles that are going to need read off.
Right. Sorry, Slow. I got a normie question. What's TLDR mean?
Too long didn't read.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah. That would be that would be amazing. Yeah, I agree with you, Henry.
I gave him some subs to try and like put the articles in to see, because those are kind of subs that would be interested in reading those things, I guess. And honestly, he'd get more. Initially, I think he would get more traction on some other subs with a lot more, people in it. Like some subs.
That's actually really.
Some subs have like a million people in there. So.
Yeah. Yeah. He would honestly, his articles that he's doing would actually probably go really hard in some other subreddits.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see the pushback. Yeah, you're right. It is disgusting and horrible. But this is a joke. Like, there's no way. How dare you?
There's a couple pockets in Reddit that the majority of that subreddit is like for those things, like there's anti-work.
Oh yeah.
So all depending on how you
I like that.
depending on how you frame the article to them, or depending, maybe some article might hit them more, so there's definitely avenues for him to post those articles down and get some interesting stuff going.
Wait, Maj, are you talking about the Epstein files? What were you talking about? What do you mean? May know who wrote it. Was it Satan? Perhaps.
That is something that would be cool if someone happens to find the time or is scrolling through different subreddits that, different things that like Aeons have written, like the articles, creators writing, things like that you can like strategically get out there. Like I have way more karma in like the Gen Z subreddit than I do in the SPX Reddit. Because I've spent a good amount of time trying to think of like creative ways to have conversations and like link it back to, I'm not even necessarily concerned about shilling SPX. I'm trying to like educate people and like facilitate conversation about like, well, why are we like investing all of our money in something like the stock market? Like if literally everyone in the Gen Z subreddit is like, the world fucking sucks. And it's like, great, let me like show you how we're getting there, like everyone is, so it's like, there are creative ways, and like, there's so much good stuff in the SPX subreddit, but honestly, there's a lot of opportunity for people to strategically be facilitating that content outside of the subreddit. There's a lot of opportunity for that.
Yeah.
I remember one like post Aeon Reborn did like,
oh yeah,
in like 2 days had like 140,000 views and hundreds of comments.
They took those down eventually, but still, like those things.
But still, the conversation happened.
How fast those articles fucking gain traction is like insane. Like you post it in the morning, and all of a sudden there's a fucking 1,000 comments on it towards the end of the day. It's like, what the hell are people doing?
I've had a few posts in the Gen Z subreddit that like were easily in the tens of thousands of views, and like got up to probably 100 comments and stuff. And
that's what I'm saying, man. The more eons that are on Reddit and like just daily, DCAing on Reddit, dude, like, all we need is like fucking 10 people out there. Honestly, like strategically just like moving around, because it doesn't take much to like get a post seen and people talking on Reddit, especially on Reddit. People can't wait to say something on Reddit.
Dude, they can't wait. They're just itching, man.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Can't help themselves.
Yeah, that's cool. Y'all have y'all are the task force, the Reddit task force.
Yeah, get on there, Chad, Krishna. What the fuck, bro?
True.
I participate somewhat.
We need the SPX app that when you open it up, it just has like your checklist, and it's like open Twitter, open Reddit, open Instagram, open TikTok. Go to DCA on app and DCA, and it's like, all right, done for the day, and then like, just do whatever.
I like the concept of that. I don't actually like the implementation of it personally. The guy who made the Shills app or whatever it was called. I don't like the name of it first, but and I don't like the idea of like you get paid for doing that. I think it's I don't care for that, but
I'm not too familiar with that.
It's
calling it the Shills app just doesn't sound like it's up my alley, honestly.
But I like the idea. I like the idea when you said the SPX app. Like the idea would be you'd have like a list, and if you prove that you did it somehow, I don't know how you do that. Maybe it's somehow I don't know how you do that, but you like gain levels or something, like little non-monetary rewards would be kind of cool, interesting.
It's like the SPX organizer. You just open it up and it's Monday. All right, time to open up Reddit and get 3 comments in or something. It's like you're playing a game, right? And then you can level up for the day.
Yeah,
and then we all go to our scores and we're like, oh shit, dude, what the fuck were you doing today?
There you go.
That's funny. Interesting.
Are we gonna have our own WeChat kind of thing one day where you can do everything from it and it's all SPX coded? You can spend SPX, blah blah blah. Are we gonna have that one day? We're going. We are. We will.
We're heading in that direction.
Yeah.
With the stuff Late Aeon's doing, the stuff, the video stuff that he's helping with dubbing.
We'll silo ourselves off from 500.
Yeah,
I've been waiting for that, to be honest. Like just like our own, like literally the Cognisphere.
And then be able to plug in whenever you make a post, and then if it's somehow the app can automatically post to all the other centralized bullshit apps, and it'll do it under whatever profile you assign to it. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be sick.
Yeah.
Because we do want the message to get out not beyond our bubble, but if you can consolidate it into one app that just did everything and just send it everywhere.
Isn't it funny that we're in like this little SPX bubble sometimes, and there's like a bubble around us because it's all flat and shit,
Wait, what?
What do you mean? Oh, about the bubble.
Computing.
What you mean? Yeah.
I'm not computing what you just said.
That's all right. You missed it. Just DCA, bro.
You whatever, man.
DCA.
Yeah, just DCA.
What's your Reddit account, Flame?
Yeah, Thigh's on it. Thigh's been going ham. Thigh's been going ham in Reddit.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude. Thigh's a real one, man.
Thigh's my savior on Reddit. Uncle Thigh.
I have a few things else I wanted to show. Just a cool poker night that Seb and the game put together in UK.
Oh, the poker night?
Cool. Yeah.
Did you see him explaining to his sister the other day who SPX Man was?
Yeah. What happened?
It was funny. It was just like, he's just like one sentence at a time, like slowly explaining it to her. It was pretty funny. It made me laugh.
And she's probably like, what the fuck?
Like multiple cameras are set up and everything. It's nice time lapse.
They got a library or something? Public library?
I don't know.
I was wondering that too. I was like, this is a huge building that they're in.
Nice little spot.
Yeah, nice third space they got there.
It's a good group right there. Bunch of eons.
I wish I was there.
Bunch of eons gambling SPX coins on each other.
Little teeny tinies.
I think every chip was like 10 SPX coins or something.
Can you imagine? Oh my god!
I mean, why not? It's just like just like tipping, right? But we're just playing poker. Right? It's the same thing as using regular dollars. If you actually were doing it for a little bit of money.
Stop trading and play poker.
Yeah.
With other
trading and play poker with SPX coins. 10 coin buy-in.
This is how we get the mainstream adoption.
That's right.
Oh God. Oh
I love how they have all those meetups in Central Europe and stuff. You know?
Retard mode.
IRL meetups.
Oh yeah, you wanted to show this one off. You mentioned it to me, Slow.
I
thought
saw it. I saw it
that.
earlier today, and it's just an awesome fucking video.
I don't want to show it because I'll get.
No, I know.
But
Oh, because
or I can't. So, yeah, it's got
I
a
haven't seen that one yet. Sweet.
Yeah, Chang posted it.
Crypto said in
Yeah, I think Bripto just put it in the Telegram like 12 hours ago or something, and it is so good. Very
nice. I'll check that out.
Yeah.
He said he's back, whatever that means.
He's back.
He sent the
I think he hasn't made a
video and
video
said he's back. No, I know. I'm just
check the main X account.
I'm
There's
just
a new one up there too.
The main X?
The main X account?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pull that up, Chad. Pull it up.
Pulling it up.
Pull that shit up.
Thank you, sir.
I need some soundboard stuff.
Like
a
STPC, who is doing the documentary, made this video today.
Wait, is it from the main account?
I thought so, but maybe I'm just being silly.
STPC.
I'll look through my likes and see where it was.
Might have been like SPX 6900 magazine or something too.
Oh yeah, it might have been that.
I actually quite like that account. I think they do a pretty good job. Whoever's running it.
Oh yeah, it was the magazine account.
They do a good job.
Who runs that?
I don't know. I've talked to them. I DM'd
magazine
them.
company.
Oh, I see it now.
It's just one of the companies on the 6900.
That's right.
SPX 6900 magazine.
That looks dope.
Yeah, it's good.
He makes really good videos. Yeah, they're high quality and stuff.
And I love
a lot too.
If you're a reposter and you like to repost the videos, they're doing it right because they're actually giving credit to people. Like a lot of reposters don't give any credit to anybody. So I think it's good to do that if you're just trying to promote other people and whatever. But anyways, because there's a lot of these like SPX 6900 accounts to do this and they don't give credit to anybody. So.
Makes sense. Yeah, look at all them retweets. 92 likes and only 19 retweets.
I didn't even see it.
Just saying.
I'll throw it a rock. I'll throw it a like.
Just saying.
Why is it doing a rocket ship? What the fuck is that? Wait, it did that right then. What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, huh.
That's strange. Okay.
Some space.
They probably related to that. They made a article too. I don't know. Anyways.
See, that's what I'm saying. Those articles pop up all the time out of nowhere.
Definitely. What was I going to say? Oh my God. This is the best meme I've ever seen in my life. Okay, not the best. It's really good.
So funny.
That's pretty good,
dude.
The only thing that's missing is just a little Apu frog on like one of those dude's shoulders, you know, like just a little one, just
a little tongue in cheek there. Yeah, that would have been good. Oh my God, Nick. I don't know if you made that one, but damn, that's good. Let's like that one. Holy shit! Or did he reply to somebody? Oh, he replied to my stupid post. That's funny. Oh God. Joel, Michael, did you have anything else you wanted to discuss or anything on your mind?
No, not really. I just wanted to come hang with you guys. I've been tuning in, so
we appreciate that.
To come say hello. Yeah, no, it's been fun. It's nice to just hang with the gang.
Yeah. Honestly,
Pleasure to be here with you.
That's like the thing that I like most about spaces. And what I imagine a lot of what volleyball practice was like, and like the 6.9 day spaces that we had with Mike and stuff. That's kind of just what it felt like. It really didn't matter if there was an agenda or not. It was just fun to hang out and get to talk and get to know people and laugh at stupid shit together.
Yeah, totally. We're all doing it anyway, so
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jeffrey? Sorry.
No, just that we all share a lot of the same similarities, and you just keep finding out more about other eons that are similar. So it's like building that relationship even longer.
That recent Cognisphere meta where everyone was kind of telling a little bit about themselves was so cool. I really liked that. It was fun.
A lot of people got involved with that. That was really cool to see.
Yeah, it was cool. It was like, oh, this is who you are. This is what you like. It was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think we mentioned we had a lot of the similar dislikes. A lot of the eons you saw, the dislikes were just all essentially the same. All kind of flip the stock market.
It's good.
Yeah.
Our values are aligned.
Yeah.
Michael, I loved your view, dude, from your car or truck or whatever that is.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Looked
it was
awesome.
serene. It was a good moment.
Oh, did you have the one looking out the back at like the ocean?
Yeah.
That was you. Okay, nice. Yeah.
That was really my summer.
Wow.
Love that for you.
Yeah, I bought a new truck in spring, so I was just cruising around, surfing, adventuring, traveling, spending a lot of time in Canada. Spent a bunch of time exploring like Western US. It was fun.
Wow.
Michael, are you from Canada?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, I thought I noticed that accent a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a southern accent, so it shouldn't make you feel too bad. But
did you hit Montana?
Yep. Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, Oregon, Washington. I was all over the place. I probably split half my time between US and Canada the past 6 months.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, I went to Montana once. I was only at Glacier National Park, and we ended up like 30 minutes outside of Canada. We got like an alert on our phone. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know we would.
What was the alert?
No, it was just like you're about to like start getting into like a border crossing zone. You're like 30 miles or X amount of distance away. It was like an alert on our phone. I was like, what the hell? But oh man, I wish I could stay out there. That's,
beautiful country out there.
Yeah, it's real country. It's crazy.
And I will share this. I think I've shared it before, but Michael and I go way back before SPX. We've been involved in a couple of communities. We'll say.
Yeah.
That sounded like you were about to say we've been involved in like a couple of rug pulls. Like
we're in the Epstein files.
Yeah, we have a past history.
We honed our skills in the Solana trenches together.
Yeah, you guys are pumping coins out for like 6 months.
Oh God,
no,
we were buying the pump coins.
Were buying. I was invited to do essentially a pump and dump once, and I said no. I was like, absolutely not. This will destroy my karma. There's no way I'm doing this.
Yeah, I can imagine the people who asked you.
Yeah. But
crazy,
those
man.
good times. Simpler times, Chad. Simpler times.
When you could pump anything, you could pump anything. Literal dog shit.
Ridiculous. It was us and Dubbings.
Yep, dubbing. Yep.
And who else? There was someone else in the same like circle that we found out early on that was in SPX. I can't remember who it was, to be honest, but
yeah, y'all two are the only ones I can remember. But yeah, dude, it's so crazy dubbings here. Oh my God, we were in. I haven't really talked to him about it, but in one of the coins I was in, not the one me and you were associated with as much, but it's like a super small one, and I was like a character in that Telegram. I just remember dubbing would show up, and he like did all this work. He did crazy work. He made like these.
What
creators.
videos were they?
It wasn't. Well, he made videos that would embody the whiff, the shark cat, all the different characters. Tim. Oh my god, fuck that thing. And
those were great videos, though.
Yeah, they were good videos actually. They were quite good. And then, but I just remember. Well, it was Harold. Do you remember Harold? I'll just say. Yeah. So I loved that one, even though it was a dog shit. But I loved the people in that community, the random people I met. And dubbing was great. It was all mostly British people or people from the UK or whatever. It seemed for some reason, and it was just so entertaining. I was known as Uncle Harold in the community that would like show up randomly.
Is this Harold the Duck?
Do what again?
Is this Harold the Duck? Is that
Harold
what the
the
name
Duck?
was?
Harold the Duck. Yeah.
Nice.
It's fucking retarded.
It was.
Anyways,
it was a retarded time.
Yes. Fun times. But yeah, eventually I think we all realized what was going on, and there's a reason why we're here now.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Monge was in all of that stuff too.
Yeah, that's right. I think he was. I've talked about that with him a little bit. But I didn't know I didn't know he was at the time. Anyway, sorry, I just wanted
Kind
to
of funny
talk
that you
about
guys were all like, it's like you guys were all in those early coins and stuff, and
yeah, it's just
now all of a
weird.
sudden you're like, oh yeah, you too? Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, you too? All right, yeah. Yeah, man, SPX. Yep.
Yeah, we probably got into SPX like days apart, and then when one of us made a post, we're like, "Whoa, you're in this? Like, I'm in this too." Blah blah blah, and then out of nowhere, Chad is now SPX. He's one of you're one of the leaders in the space, so it's cool, man. I've loved watching your arc. It's been just fun for me.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys are killing it.
Chad's a legend. Give it up for
Chad's like the face of SPX.
No, don't say that, please.
Chad, I heard Chad is SPX fan.
It's too much. I don't want to.
You're one of.
You're there you go.
Yeah. You're Slow Rogan, bro.
Slow Rogan, baby.
Slow Rogan. Mine just dubbed you Slow Rogan.
Luckily, there's a lot to take the pressure off you.
Wait, what did you say, SPX man?
I said, luckily, there's a lot of main characters in SPX, so it takes the pressure off everybody. It just spreads it, and it's
And I would have never been the first one to show my face like that. It was during that like first doxing moment or whatever you want to call it. That first wave. I was inspired by Tans and Cal and several others, and then I did it, and then it just went from there. I remember Jeffrey, you were early on too. I remember you made like a post on TikTok early when we started the TikTok thing last year, and you're like your X account got deleted or whatever, and it was like what the fuck? I remember that. So you were early on in that too.
Yeah, my X account got fucked up. But I think even after like I went on the show with you, I don't know if it was before or after. I think it's after that. I was just like, whatever, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's definitely like your show, I think, was definitely a big consistent pioneer in keeping that going, because not everyone is on YouTube and all this other stuff, or X, I should say, whatever. So
yeah, it was a big conviction builder for me. I remember that it was like during the summer, and I was just like, I would go for walks and I'd be listening to those episodes and just resonating with like everybody's story and like how similar it was, like their crypto story, or they got into a lot of round tripping happened, and then just also their similar views on just what's happening in the world and society at large, and just all those things. And just it's just the natural order of the development of SPX, I feel, and it's just going to keep going from here.
I appreciate that. I remember partly why I did it too is it was for my own conviction as well. I just like, we should talk to each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously. Yeah.
Because the spaces, the official spaces we had every week, it died. Well, I think the account got banned or so, whatever. and then we couldn't do this. And then it kind of fell off sort of a little bit, and I don't know, that was a big thing for me. So that was like, there was nothing really happening either. So it was just talking to people is good.
Yeah, very few like coins have like video shows at all, I feel, unless they're just like those market fucking shows where they're trying to like figure out the next coin to go into or whatever.
Right.
So yeah,
and we have so many spaces now. We have spaces every day.
Oh yeah,
twice a day, plus this and other stuff.
We knew what would happen.
Yeah, absolutely. I will even say
So,
slow. Like slow was like a big for me, like in terms of like just being more like expressive, like a voice, I guess you could say. Not really, but just expressing myself on spaces or whatever. Just not, when he like reached out the one day, I was like, "You want to be on Spaces?" And I didn't even know who the fuck he was because he changed his name. You know what I'm saying? It was like Tokenomics or something, and I was like, like fucking slow,
right.
Like what? Yeah, I was like slow, like how long? I didn't even know, and I asked him, I was like, how long you been around? He's like, oh, Tokenomics. I was like, oh, the fuck are you confusing me? And then like ever since then, like I think Chad was on that space, and he just And then like I think like a week later or something, Chad was like, yo, bro, you want to? I don't even know what the time was, but I was like, you want to be on the show? You sound like we can get along. And I was like, all right, yeah, like we'll talk, whatever. And it kind of just went from there, And then he asked us to do this one, or yeah, bro, fuck it, It's cool.
Chad's
how it
paying
all,
me
like,
to be here, so
down.
Yeah, I'm paying Krishna.
I heard Krishna was getting paid.
Krishna's the only one.
There's always one paid actor, I mean, come on, we all know,
It's all right. We got we actually paid Chad.
Yeah. No, it's
Wasn't
great.
my-
I mean, it's so. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You go ahead, Krishna.
I was just asking Slow why he did the rebrand.
Two main reasons. One is that I made the account a while back, way before I knew about SPX or anything like that. And I literally made the name like on the spot, and like it had a bunch of numbers in it, which had no relevance to anything. Totally random username. Anyways, and so like after being like in the community for probably like 6 months or something, and like at that point I was like, oh, I'm like probably really going to be involved in this thing. Like I care about it. It was kind of like when that switch happened, where it was like, fuck, I care about this, and like I want to like just be in it. I was like, I got to change my username. This fucking bullshit, Tokenomicon Nation 2319, whatever. It was like, and
it wasn't your vibe. It wasn't calling you,
Yeah, exactly. And like, so I wanted to have something a lot easier and simpler, and slow is good. It's not a slow kick, it's a scam. Like a lot of stuff like that resonate with me, and like we're all fucking retarded, so like slow works.
I was gonna ask what made you use slow, sense. But yeah, I like that.
The other one is the other big kind of part of it was there's this Polish psychologist who's out at the University of Chicago, and he's done a lot of work on the state of flow, which is kind of like the way he describes it is like, maybe a monk when they're meditating is like, we'll say they're like in the flow, or like athletes when they're, totally locked in, they're like in the zone, or like writers, will like lose track of time because they're just like off in their own, so that state of like flow where you're just totally in the moment. Right. And like, the idea of like, now is the only time we have. And I've always struggled with being present in the present moment. I've historically in my life spent a lot of time thinking about the future or reminiscing on the past, and really missing out on like being in the present moment. So it was also just like a reminder too of like, slow down, be in the moment. This is probably the most exciting thing any of us will ever be involved in ever. So like fucking enjoy it. Go slow. Like I'm here for the whole thing, you know?
Love it.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, it'll make it that much sweeter. The longer it takes, the more sweet it'll be.
Exactly.
True.
Yeah.
Has SPX made you more slow, I guess you can call it, in terms of like that mindset, like putting you in that flow state, you know? 'Cause that's what you know, that's the word you use. You know?
Yeah, dude. I've gotten so much dumber.
Being in the
since
present
I
moment, you know?
Good Chad. Yeah, totally. Yeah. I feel like SPX has helped enhance pretty much every area of my life, to be honest. I made a post towards the end of last year where I said that 2025 was easily the most productive year of my life.
You did. I remember that post. Yeah.
Amazing.
And yeah, I even, you know, I had a family member ask me the other day, like, how's your mental health? And like, I was thinking about it and stuff. And because I've always dealt with some degree of like depression, anxiety, things like that. And and I was like, man, actually, I think this is the best mental health I've like probably ever had. I feel great.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I feel great, and I'm watching the world around me like fucking crash and burn, and
We feel it. We feel your
the
aura.
market's tanking, and I'm like,
Cognisphere things, bro.
I'm locked in,
Yeah.
dude. Like I'm
Cognisphere shit.
having a great time with you guys right
Yeah.
now. It's like
I'm glad.
I
I'm
lost
glad.
30
I'm
pounds
glad we
since
can be a
last
part
year.
of that, dude. Yeah,
That's amazing. Good job,
dude.
Krishna.
Holy shit, 30 pounds, bro. Wow.
That's amazing.
I was looking at. I was so TradFi like messaged me. He's like, "Oh, do you have a? There's a video of you meditating. One of your videos. Like, if you could send me the link." So I was like going back to looking at all my daily AON videos, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I was much bigger in those videos." So it was good to see.
That's awesome.
But yeah,
I missed that. You lost 30 pounds. Is that what you just said?
yeah, I was like 210
Really?
pounds at my peak, and that was
Whoa.
like before SPX, and not like before it, like that'd be at the start of SPX, but like it kind of wired me to be like, okay, because I struggled with just like finding meaning in work, you know, that just it's always on my mind, like making money, you know, trying to make money to live, obviously. So, you know, once I found SPX, I'm like, okay, at least, you know, the investment part is like I can take care of that. Just I have something that I believe in is worth investing in compared to like if I had a job, you still have to put money away into your 401k, which I just never believed of just putting money into the stock market. Like it's what I studied finance, and just knowing that, okay, well, it's just going to get eaten away by inflation. So knowing that SPS exists and this is worth putting some money into it, like it just like allowed me to focus on what I really like to do, which is like fitness and powerlifting. I did powerlifting back in like 2020.
Cool.
I'm amateur for sure, but like, you know, I enjoy doing that kind of stuff. So
Nice.
Krishna can
like it.
deadlift 600 pounds.
Wow.
What?
I did 450.
Wow.
Did
Yeah,
you really?
that's-
Wow.
That's
Yeah,
insane,
it's on
bro.
my Instagram if you scroll back far down. So,
No
yeah.
way.
Cool.
That's
Holy
awesome.
shit,
Yeah.
bro. I would never think you could powerlift 450 pounds by looking at you on the screen right now, bro. No disrespect, you know, I'm just saying that.
No,
I think that's awesome, dude. I wish I could like lift heavy like that for like your lower body and stuff, you know, because that's like such a part of it's good to have those. It's healthy to have that as a strong base, you know.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I can.
Otherwise, you
can
fucking
I
you know
share
people
this?
like knees, ligaments start getting weak and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah, you can share it.
Let's see it.
Yeah. Hold on. How do I do this?
Wow, I learn something new every day. Krishna's fucking powerlifter. You guys hear that?
Sharing is easy as with 2 monitors. Sorry, I'm a little slow. Let's try this.
The powerlifter.
Window. Here we go. Can you see it?
Yep.
No.
I'm bringing it up. There we go. Oh.
So I was just doing like just a year apart of just me doing 410 pounds. I was just like comparing my progress, but
Dude.
Sick.
You're an animal.
slow. You're tans. What the fuck,
You
man?
said this
Come
is
on.
a year apart in which way? You said the one on the right was your heavier
Right, the
on
one on the right was like
heavier,
a
right?
year. I'm trying to find the one like my max, like probably the heaviest. Where am I? Yeah, this is
Dude.
when I was
Okay,
leaning.
okay.
Zoom in on that one.
See you,
Dude.
Krishna.
There you go. Damn, dog.
You.
Okay,
Holy shit,
okay.
man.
That's like 3. Let's see.
Holy shit, bro. The progress.
Krishna,
picture,
we had
dude.
no idea.
Yeah, this guy's fucking Olympic
I
athlete.
guess this.
Look at this guy. How long you been doing this, powerlifting and stuff?
This was
When-
all
when
in
did you get into
2020
that?
before COVID.
Is that when you first got into it?
Yeah, like 2019.
Gotcha.
What is this? 375 pounds. Yeah.
Wow.
And then like after COVID, I just wasn't able to like progress to that level. So I just got back into lifting. So I started doing yoga, and that's been helping me just like being able to lift more. I just have to go a little bit slower. But
Damn, dude.
So what's your
yeah.
goal? Like 6,900 pounds?
690. If I could deadlift 690, that would be a dream. It's 700 has been my goal, but like I don't know if I can. We'll see if I can get to that. Squat is like, is this 280 for squat?
I think if you keep persisting, you'll get there.
Yeah, that's it. Like that's the goal. So
did COVID throw you off? Is that what?
Yeah, because COVID threw me off, and then I just like got depressed and stuff, and like wasn't able to go consistently. I got laid off from my job. There's another progress of like maybe August 9th to November back in 2020. So just like I just measure my progress between the lifts of just like how it moves and stuff. So
that's awesome.
I just like looking at my face. I just look ridiculous.
Sorry, as long as you're breathing properly.
That's the cyber presence right there.
Yeah.
Monj said, "I lost money in Herald, laughed my ass off."
We all did. Don't worry about it. It'll be okay.
Hey, was Monj saying he knows who wrote the Reddit article, not the Epstein files? Is that what he was talking about?
That would make sense.
Oh, yeah, I missed that. That post on Reddit.
That post on Reddit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Useless wrote double overhand. No, it's hook grip. I'm doing hook grip just so that clarify.
Come to the Cognisphere for your deadlifting techniques.
Yes.
Krishna.
Soon. Once I'm deadlifting like 160 pounds just because like every time I get back into it, I progress too quickly. I get the ego comes, and then I increase the weight too quickly. I don't rest enough, and then like my back will start hurting, and I get like upset, and I just stop doing it. So now I'm like going super slow, focusing on like yoga, walking to lose weight. Like incline walking is just good for losing weight. Fasting. I never fasted before, so like just all these different things that I'm basically taking a much longer term approach of like if I persisting forever, like if I want to be able to lift for the next 5 years, slowly increase the weight, then that's kind of like where I'm going. Like when I was 29, 30, I could get away with more.
Yeah,
you know,
not taking care of yourself after doing like heavy shit like that.
I would just go eat a shit ton of food, take pre-workout. Yeah, so
definitely.
But that's like what I love doing. Like, but I'm not someone that like I don't know if I'm going to be a fitness coach. Like it's just so much work and like dedication, and like somebody has to support me to like so I can go to the gym and do all this stuff. So
yeah,
I'm like glad like okay, SPX, if it goes up, then like I can just take the slow and steady route of doing fitness, and then like trying to help people in that route. So that's
you ever tried calisthenics?
Yeah, so I'm doing that too. Like, so when I do yoga now, I just like, so I can't do pull-ups. Like, so
for me,
do pull-ups, yeah.
For me, like I never did calisthenics. Probably like I got into it a couple years ago. Never did calisthenics before. I just tried to start because I was so bored of like just going to lift weights and like doing these fucking boring ass lifts and stuff. I couldn't like stay motivated, right?
Yeah.
And so couldn't do, I could do maybe a couple pull-ups, but like those workouts and like the building in terms of like the progressions that you learn in calisthenics, like progressing to a one pull-up and doing all these other different workouts to get there, or like bar hangs, just random shit, like negatives, right? They say to work on your pull-ups, things like that. like doing all those things and like working out for calisthenics gave me such more of a like a mental fucking workout. And obviously like the body, I think, kept it longer. It's obviously eating healthy and things like that, but the way like you just use all your muscles and like your the point is to like focus on all your muscles and form and doing things properly and like engaging everything. I think that made it's just crazy because it like opened up like the whole different world of working out and like feeling the way you feel after a workout and just like functionality strength as well, like being healthy, right? Like
I'm kind of like if I feel like as I increase the weight and I just can't like progress in that, I would probably just fully switch to calisthenics, honestly, and just focus on just losing body fat and just like getting better at pull-ups. I do pull-ups now as like an accessory. I do push-ups when I'm doing yoga, like as many like like when I was doing like these lifts, like I was not able to do push-ups or pull-ups, and like that's obviously a weakness. Like you can't. I was just laser focused on increasing the number, honestly, like which was kind of it's not the right. You can't do that forever because I'm focused on the wrong thing. I should be focused on that, on the process of just using my body in all the different ways. So, no, I would definitely, I'm definitely leaning like dips as well. Dips, push-ups, pull-ups. If I just do those well over time, increase the reps, like that will build like a great physique for sure. I do a lot of body weight squats too.
This shit's amazing,
so like,
honestly.
So I'm like trying to focus on like those couple things right now to like, as I'm older now, but like
for sure. No, I think that's for me too. Like the transition. Sorry, Chad, but just like the age, I kind of got to where I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go to the gym, like lift weights and.
And calisthenics is like, in my mind, I'm also thinking like before I even touch any weight, like why not just use my body and see what I can build from that? And you can do a lot with that too. So yoga's been helping me with that too. So yeah, Chad, you were saying.
Were you? You almost look like a different person in a way. And what I mean by that is, do you think you would have gotten into SPX like you are now in 2019, 2020 version of yourself? That might be a deep question, or maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe I'm wrong.
Wow, I don't think so, because I just wasn't on like Twitter as much. I wasn't at that time. Like I knew of crypto, I knew of Bitcoin and everything, but like I think I was more focused on like I had a job. I had that was like the best job I had as far as my pay goes, but like I was also in a lot of credit card debt, so I was just mostly focused on like putting as much money into paying off that debt first, and instead of like investing. Like I should have been buying and holding ETH and Bitcoin for sure. So I wouldn't have been trying to buy meme coins and then participate in the communities and things like that. But like I also didn't have a plan as far as like my future, as like what I wanted to do kind of thing. Because I had the feeling like at some point in the job that I had, I was going to get laid off just because of like what the company did. And it was like a PE owned t-shirt wholesale distributor. And I'm like, well, if the economy goes bad or something happens, like they're going to do a layoff. And I wasn't like really adding much value. I worked in finance. So like, my manager and like the VP, the controller, the other senior managers, like they would all be staying past 5 in meetings, doing God knows what. And I'm like, I just want to get the fuck out and go to the gym. So like, that's what you kind of have to do to get promoted or stand out. And like, I just wasn't willing to do that. So I don't know. It worked out for me. Like I met my wife at that time. And so she, she's a doctor. So like, fortunately, she's like, yeah, just you don't have to work. But I still have that, I have this knowledge of crypto and investing in general. So when I did take the time to go into crypto again to understand like the big picture, came across Murad's thesis. I'm like, yeah, this whole thing is just, a big KOL led scam, pump and dumps constantly. The tech coins are bullshit. Utility coins are bullshit. So like at that point, SPX came, I'm like, okay, now I can focus on this as far as like, you know, it doesn't take up all my time, but I can contribute to it in a meaningful way, meet other people, have confidence in it. Like it's kind of like a startup, but I know it's going to succeed just because of the purity of it. And like, it's about fun. Like Jeffrey said, if you're not having fun, like this isn't like, it doesn't matter. So,
well, I guess what I was wondering is, so it sounds like you were too busy. You probably would have missed it just because you were too busy.
I would have missed it. Yeah. Yeah.
But do you think the memetics and the overall mission would have appealed to you as much then as it does now? Or do you understand what I'm saying? Like if somebody sat down and pitched it to you.
If somebody pitched it to me, I feel like I probably would have put some money into it. If the person pitching to me was very passionate about it, and like if I had a lot of questions and like, you know, they would lead me to down the rabbit hole, I would probably put money into it. And like, I just don't know if I would like my psychology, like if I would be able to like withstand the downturns. Like I would kind of like feel like it would have been like if it was going down, like I wasn't so into it that.
Right. You need the active participation to hold through these kind of moments.
When did you get into it, Krishna?
I got into it after, like shortly after Murad's speech. So like, I guess October 2024, but like,
so you're part of like the first wave post Murad.
Yeah. And like the whole, like he mentioned the spirituality thing to it. And I was going through my own spiritual journey. Like back in 2020, I was not like spiritual at all, or
that's kind of what I was asking. I thought that timeline was matched in my head. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't really think that, like, I wasn't really thinking about, you know, my deeper purpose or anything like that kind of thing. That came later when I like had some time of not having to work essentially and just kind of go inward and meditate more. And before SPX, I still like would have thoughts of like needing to go back to work, even though it wasn't like financially urgent. That pressure was still there, and it just prevented me from like working out. Like I have a gym in my basement, like that's where I work out, but like I would just be pacing around the gym like in 2023, not working out, but just like having this anxious energy that I just didn't know what to do with it. Like, oh, I want to work out, but like it's a waste of time. I should probably apply for my job, or I don't really want to do that either. So then like, you know, I came into meditation, and that was able to like kind of slow down my mind and like kind of channel me to like what I needed to focus on day by day, and just basically enjoying each day at a time to do what I needed to do. And like fast forward to today, like I'm doing what I like to do, which is lifting. I'm contributing to the project and working. You know, the price, whatever the price is, like it doesn't affect me at all. You know, I'm taking the right action. Like if the price goes down, you buy more. It's on sale. Like who doesn't like a sale? So, you know, it's divine timing. Like it just wouldn't have made sense for me back then. It just,
back then in 2019 for myself, I would have been like, y'all are retarded.
And like and even today we still feel that way, but like we own and accept it. We kind of realize, okay, the whole world is retarded. Like everybody is to some extent. Everybody has that, and like it's just the ego and the pride that makes people thinking that they're not. Really, it's like, what do you mean I'm not retarded? I have a good job. I'm vice president. Blah blah blah. Like, okay, like,
I went to school.
I went to school, Ivy League school. I'm sure there's something that you just suck at. Like you suck at, everybody sucks at everything. You just you just cling on to this one thing that you're good at and like make that your whole identity. So and like having that level of awareness, and then being able to come into this community and evaluate, look at, okay, who am I? Who are these other people? And like they get it. They're on the same page. Like, they get it. They're aware of themselves. They can laugh at themselves and still do meaningful work. They have a lot of energy. There's a lot of openness, cohesion. That's what Professor Jang says about how new societies form. You need openness, energy, and cohesion. If you have those three traits, then that society is going to grow. And like fundamentally, this is what it is. And compare to the opposite, where you have like, you know, America, which is essentially like lazy, arrogant, and stupid. Like that's what's going to create the downfall of society. So it makes sense. Everything is divinely planned at the end of the day. So like that's kind of how I see it.
Yeah, shout out to Professor Jang. I like his videos too. I think Rich is more up to date on them than I am, but very good channel. Professor Jang.
I watched like every one of his videos.
I need to get caught up. I've fallen off on them, but they're all the ones I've seen are amazing.
Yeah. He's got a new series, Game Theory and the Great Books. So like, the Great Books is interesting because for men at least, you're just kind of pushed into the science fields, math, science, engineering kind of thing, and told to like, English is not as important. But like the way he teaches the Great Books and like what the purpose is and like how it unlocks your imagination and how important that is. And like, imagination is, when I look at SPX, like people are very imaginative in terms of their art and their articles, like how they express themselves. So, even if you were to run a business, you need that imagination to be able to succeed. Or if you're a worker, like doing whatever, like just having that creativity is like important too. So, definitely
see around the
worth
corners.
checking out. Yeah.
If you're interested in like religion and spirituality and stuff like that, his lectures on the monad, I think, are particularly interesting.
Yeah, like how he ties in just like he integrates. He basically, compares and contrasts a lot of these faith systems and how they're all similar at the end of the day. And like the concept of the monad is very similar to different concepts in Hinduism. So it's just like going towards the good. And in my view, like SPX 6900 is like, that's what it's doing. It's all of us individuals are like acting towards the greater good. None of us are here to like do pump and dump shit like KOLs. Like it's the complete opposite. And that's like the purity of acting selflessly, so
I called it like the monad's like a spiritual meta almost. Is that, you think that's a decent way to put it? Okay.
It's just like the light, the pure light, whatever, as opposed to going into darkness. You want
it kind of puts that. It kind of puts those, a lot of times people, I'm kind of spiritual, I kind of believe in God. It kind of puts like a name to it almost, like it defines it in a way that I think I've never heard before that was cool.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting, and like I like learning about that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I think that was one of the things we talked about a good bit on the
podcast. That was good.
I was like right in the middle of that lecture, I think.
Yeah. No, it's so I love SPX. Like I can talk to somebody about this. In my real life, I don't have that many people to talk about. Like, you watch Professor Jang too? Oh, sick! Like it's
it's very random.
Some ties to AONs with the monad.
There definitely are, and like that's part of it too. Like, I don't know.
Oh, it's very SPX coded.
Yeah,
it's like the word AON, right?
Yeah, the Gnosticism is essentially the
that's right.
philosophy, like early Christianity almost, or like what Christianity came out of.
Okay, I'll check out Professor Jang.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Predictive History is the YouTube channel.
Yeah, Predictive History, that's right.
Yeah, it's like the history teacher you never had.
Yeah, the one you wish you had.
Yeah,
right. Just writing outlines on a fucking loose leaf. Roman numeral 1, Roman numeral 2, A, B, C.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Roman numeral 1A, whatever fucking dumbass shit they have me writing down.
The outline, yeah.
The outline, yes.
Yeah. On the fucking projector screen.
Oh, painful. Does anybody have any final thoughts or anything else? I just had to get Krishna. I had to get a monologue from Krishna. That's all I was trying to do there. So I had to get that out.
At least one.
At least once.
At least one.
We were lacking it.
Yeah.
The monologuer.
The monologuer.
No, I got nothing. I'm excited. I'm excited. Michael came on and talked. I thought we talked about a lot of different things as well. Well, we don't normally get a chance to talk about it. I don't know. I'm glad you came.
Fun.
Glad you were here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks
Thank
for
you
coming
very much for having me on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it was my first time getting to talk with you. This has been awesome.
Same with me.
Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. We appreciate it.
Any words to leave us with, Michael? Like check out those AON NFTs or something.
Check out AON NFTs.
Krishna, buy one, you goddamn it.
A spiritual floor of 69 ETH. No,
Sure.
I mean, persist
Awesome.
forever is probably the best thing I could say.
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for coming, Michael. See y'all
Yeah.
next week.
Chat, thanks for coming. Later.
Cheers, guys.
Bye bye. Yeah, appreciate
Cheers.
it.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it, guys. Bye.
See ya.